That is the perfect description of us, a dysfunctional family. Hi, and welcome to Legends Die Live, a D&D campaign.
I'll show you
I'm Mike D, and I'm the DM, which means I plan things that don't get done and do things that I don't plan for. And these are my players.
Solid.
Let's start over here.
Hey, my name's Chris. Great to meet you guys again. I don't know why I said that.
And no one's met you.
Yes, exactly.
That's true.
Well, I am playing a new character named Threenos, a sorcerer of unknown race. Cool.
I'm Peter. And to add to that, we, the players, are the wrenches in said plans. Also, Nikando.
You guys aren't wrenches, more as you're like erasers.
Oh, that is yes.
Maybe magic erasers?
Fucking hell.
Sure.
You give us margins
good.
and we go. We
He's the Mr.
decide to
Clean magic
take our
eraser.
artistic liberties.
Ow. I'm bald.
Yeah. Mr. Clean's.
And who's this?
I am Kyle, and I play Sebastian, the racketeering half-elf rogue.
I'm Kelsey. I play Riley, the human cleric bard.
I'm Marco, better known as Agar Firmfoot, the survivalist dwarven fighter.
And before we begin, big shout out to Sirenscape for amplifying our experience
With sci-fi.
with their sound effects
Can't
and their
wait to see
music.
New arc.
Well, I don't really use the sound effects much, to be honest.
It's a lot of work.
Definitely not the sci-fi computer.
You've got
was
playing
more
on your
like
plane as is.
Robotic
It was
goblins.
a lightning bolt.
That was a lightning
That's what that
bolt?
was?
It was a
like
lightning spell.
electricity. It was
Listen
like-
again.
like-
Listen again.
I heard lightning. Yeah. Zip zaps.
Yeah. It's like an arcane
Alright,
lightning
I'll
bolt.
buy it.
And, it
kinda
sounds
hear
like
dinosaur.
robot goblins.
know?
You know what? Whatever it is, it's fantastic.
So,
Thanks, D&D Beyond. I mean, not D&D Beyond. Sirenscape.
Where my detail, but you don't even need it.
We can't. We have to cut that out. They're not our sponsors yet.
We do use them.
Well,
though.
now I have to cut that out for sure.
No, I don't think that it...
We
as
don't
long as
have
it-
sponsors.
Yes. I don't think they'd be pissed
Shall
off.
we
Need to
continue?
know that.
That's...
Good God.
so. Previously, our characters were up in the mountains on the outskirts of an ogre encampment. Face to face, what could only be described as a giant brute with a balcony of small necrotic dwarves on its back. You guys tried diplomacy and ended up going with less diplomatic measures in the end as a battle ensued.
We prefer to call them aggressive negotiations.
Dear God, you
That's a good euphemism.
know.
You aggressively negotiated with them till death. Afterwards, you found the main encampment of the ogre, and as you came to it, you found what might be described as a sort of co-opt scenario. You found small gardens, a well, a couple, well, this isn't very co-opty, but a couple enslaved hobgoblins tilling the soil and whatnot. A couple of pens that contained various animals, wolves, bears, giant eagles. After
He's coming back to Felix.
That's right.
to Felix,
Yes, he's going to Felix.
he's gonna go find Felix.
It's canon. I said it. It's
That was
canon.
Felix's revenge.
Papa, I'm coming. I'm coming home. Yeah. So, you guys decided to scope out the situation. So, Threenos and Sebastian went on a solo adventure into the cave that's built into the mouth of this
What
mountain.
could go wrong?
Who says not to split the party?
They split the party,
It worked
and
out great. Did it? That's the summary. That's the episode title. We split the party and it worked out great.
and Threenos managed to find the gauntlets that this large, partial ogre, partial troll-like creature with 4 limbs was carrying. And you so conveniently suggested that he hand it over, and he so conveniently did.
Yeah.
But upon doing so, he just went into an absolute rage and almost killed you.
Most
Came down to a single roll.
Yep.
But
not even close.
the dice fell in your favor,
Yeah.
and you and Sebastian bamfed out of there,
I miss
Lucky
luck.
motherfuckers.
only to be chased by the Trollger, where a battle ensued outside. Eventually, one by one, you guys were able to quell the threat, and recovering from the situation, you decided that perhaps you should take a rest before doing anything else. So you left the encampment and you traveled about 3 or 4 hours to where you settled down for the rest of the day as we now go into evening. So we're going to start with you guys. You guys are on a mountainside. You've managed to find a little nook along the mountainside where part of the rock face juts out. So you have a little bit of cover from any of the elements that might come, wind and rain and anything like that. Also giving you a little bit of visual cover. But you're not in a cave proper. It's just like a little overhang. And you guys are there.
Sitting by a campfire.
Sure. Set by a campfire. Eating goat, I believe.
Yeah.
Battle goat.
Or ran.
Battle
yeah.
That'll go.
Wargo.
Wargo.
Or goat meat. So take it from there.
Riley. Can you do another one of those mind things to send a message to someone?
Who?
I want, since we're going to Gorvinthia and we know that there's going to be an attack at Baton's, I want to warn CT and the gang about what's coming.
You want to send CT a message after you never responded the last time?
Least I could do. It's not because we're asking for something. It's to warn them so that they can get prepared and they can
Is CT the best person to send
Maybe
that
I
to?
should send to Rama?
Ramabaza.
Rama didn't really have a whole lot of authority within his family's estate. I think either
Okay,
his
Rama's
daughter,
daughter, yes.
Lalita,
Ah, yes, that's right.
or Dreyfus. If we're gonna do that, we don't know if Dreyfus is still there. The Bazas are not very well established anymore. Last I
What
heard,
about-
they were in
Number
shambles.
3.
What?
They are number 3.
I told you.
Not anymore.
I told
Yes,
you
they are.
so.
They were number 2 before.
Atoji's gone. Bazas are down to 4.
No, they are number 3.
Regardless, what about what's her face? The thing.
The lilac.
Yeah,
Okay.
This.
the belly button ring.
Oh.
Okay.
They're in league.
We know
CT
people
said that
from
they're
the
in league
families.
with some kind of. Look, CT told us that they're in league with some kind of cult. What if that's the cult that's bringing the people?
Oh, you
We'll
need
be-
Rainier.
Aye.
Oh, that is good idea. Yeah.
If
Never
there's-
mind the lilac.
So, I mean, I'd rather send a message to Dreyfus, but honestly, CT might be the best person.
I don't see how.
Okay, fine, send to Dreyfus.
Can you send 2?
Is he the best?
Would Dreyfus believe us?
Yes.
Would he take our warning seriously?
Probably. I mean,
I'm trying to think if there's anyone at the Batons we didn't piss off.
I mean, Dreyfus.
Dreyfus. And
No, didn't we
Ramabaza.
piss him off?
Well, I mean, he was already very frustrated, but I think that is just his regular state.
And we
Okay.
did get him the
I mean, 3
the
notes
scroll.
Does anybody
Wilbur liked
remember?
this.
So they
What?
said.
Wilbur
Wilbur
liked us.
Wilbur liked us.
Although I guess when you went to, well, not you, but Agar and Felix, when we went into Dreyfus's shop, they went to go steal stuff, and then the fireball got set off. So he's probably not too happy about that.
Yeah, but
Well-
he doesn't know that was us.
When
Well,
I talked to.
You believe that?
Who's Azaki again? I forgot.
Azaki.
Miyazaki?
Tiefling, Azaki, demon incursion in the Bacon.
Azaki is.
One of the
He's the guy who's going to be leading the demon charges, right?
you
Yes.
mortals?
Yeah.
YOU?
Yes, as in us, because she, the person that
One
told
of
us.
you mortals.
Yes, that's right. This is the person that's going to let the demon attack in.
How many days did she say? Was it 5 days and 5 weeks?
She did not specify the amount of days.
She
just-
said the Batons were going to be attacked as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Soon.
And given the
Sooner
Empire's
than we
Junction's
can do
already
anything about
destroyed, you know, they're well on their way.
Shit, I should have warned them first. Okay. Hi, Dreyfus. It's Riley. And I just want to tell you, I promise I'm saying the truth, that demons are coming soon to the Batons.
One more.
Kind of the Batons as
Run.
2 words.
Okay.
You hit syllables. It's fine.
I had syllables.
You Batons.
To
That
the
better.
Batons.
Yeah, I don't know.
To the Batons.
I miss Dreyfus.
There's a long delay,
How long?
such that you almost begin to fear that, like, maybe he didn't get it, or maybe he's not going to respond. And
If he doesn't respond, he definitely just didn't get it.
but eventually, his voice does ring through. His voice, which will probably be different the way it sounded initially.
This could ruin the Baza family.
That's pretty close.
This is not a good time.
That's
I'm up to my ass and ankles in hyenas and spiders.
Ass
Oh.
and ankles.
That's it. They're in.
He must
They're
be
being
sitting
attacked
down.
right now. That's what that means.
That's what that's it? That's it.
What'd he say?
He said he's up to his ass and ankles, which his ass is above his ankles, so I think he's just above
Unless
his
he's being
ass.
held by his feet.
That's true.
Even
Or
worse.
he's prone, and spiders and hyenas.
No.
They're already there. They're already attacked. Can you contact CT? See how she's doing.
Nope.
What you just did, Dreyfus.
I'm tired.
I grab like some of the lamb, some of the ram. Well, eat up.
I'm not hungry. I don't have any more spell slots left.
Should we distract her at this point? Is it a her? Is it a he?
Who?
I don't know who CT is.
CT, Crimson Talon. She's a tiefling who's kind of my mentor.
Is it a
when I
superhero?
was. No, that's just the nickname. What's a superhero?
Although I think I got it.
Oh, fuck.
No, we're
She-
not.
She was sort of my mentor when it came
You
to
kinda
hunting
was.
and tracking and stuff.
Yeah.
I did work for one of the families in Baton,
Right.
and
Oh, now I remember. Right. Well, maybe we shouldn't bother her if she's up to her respective ankles in hyenas and spiders.
She's tall. They probably only reach her knees.
I just wanted to make sure she's okay.
I can do that tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, if they're already fighting, I mean, she's capable.
Oh wait, did I use my? I think I already used my pearl of power today.
She probably yes, you did. She
I did.
probably already left. She knew that the Rainier were in cults or something like this.
Yeah, I did.
So she probably already left.
I mean, she hadn't left before that, and the Rainier had been around.
Yes, but
I mean, I guess there's nothing we can do about it now.
No.
the Zant's people did not show up until recently. Or recently for when we were there.
Sans people.
Oh yes, the people so
Are the demon armies coming from Zans? I would think so, yeah.
unclear. But
Well, yeah, we don't know.
we
probably
don't
not.
really know that.
They're just
But
assuming.
They're
That's just based on
devils
race.
there
That's
anyway.
just racist.
oh, that's not what's happening here. The Tiefling CT told us that there was a group from Zans that is in some sort of cult, and the family in the Batons, known as the Rainier, were going to host these people from Zans who are in this cult, and based on the information we have now about how demons are attacking,
Yes, of course.
that is the inference we have arrived at.
Yes. The guy who's playing me forgot that detail.
That is totally fine. In any case,
What time is it?
they are being attacked now. There is nothing we can really do about that. So
Oh, in-game time.
couple hours after dark,
Early evening.
10 p.m.
So we should probably go to bed.
All right. We'll pick this up tomorrow, and
I will take first watch.
Shouldn't we have 2 people watch at the same time?
I was going to ask Arquillo to stay with me.
Okay.
maybe he should stay up with Sebastian so he can practice a bit more.
I think he got plenty of practice this time. There were things he killed.
Well, there's. Alright, fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna doff my armor.
So who's taking first watch? You.
Arquillo and I.
Okay. Do you guys kill the fire? Or let it burn, or keep it going?
I'd say we should kill it.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Like 60 degrees out.
Can either of you guys see in the dark?
I have Yume, and Arquillo can.
Okay. Perception check.
So first for Yume, that is 10, and then for Arquillo. That is... Just a moment, please. Perception +4. Unnatural 20.
Okay. So you make flies around. Doesn't really spot anything particularly interesting. There's all manner of beasts that roam the mountaintop at night. None of them seem to come near you. Arquillo kind of like he's like very active during that. He's climbing around. He's kind of peeking around. He'll like go off like 20 feet and come back. And perhaps just by luck alone, as he's creeping around, looking over the ledge of your campsite, he sees something kind of like walking by off in the distance, and he comes back to you. Oni,
Yes.
there's another big ugly thing.
Is it also skeleton-like?
No,
Was it coming to find us?
no, it's walking around. It's going back where we came from.
Okay, we should stay quiet then.
Okay,
Where did you see it? No, don't shoot anything.
it's pretty quiet.
It's
Well,
dangerous.
yes, but if it finds out where it got shot from, it's going to chase us, so... It is better not to yet.
Okay,
Yes. You said it's going back from where we came?
in that general direction, yes.
Okay, thank you. Good job. Well done, by the way, earlier today, killing all those
I'm
things.
pretty good.
Yes, you are getting a lot better.
That's why you guys shouldn't leave me behind.
I agree, but this is also why you are training with Sebastian.
He's an interesting teacher.
Yes, he is quite good.
Yeah,
Yes.
more on that later.
This is Arquillo signing off. Back to you, the radio.
I would
We're at
like to
11.
send Yume to follow this big creature, based on Arquillo telling me where it is, and to see if it does in fact go back to where we came
Okay, so now, as a reminder, I think you guys traveled 3 to 4 hours,
from. Oh, that is true.
right? So
I
you're
will-
welcome to follow this thing, but it will follow it for 3 to 4 hours.
I will.
Meaning,
Well, now we know where it's going.
Well,
if-
I'm going to follow it for that amount of time to see if it stops there. Otherwise, I'm coming
so
back.
are you staying awake?
I will not, but what I will do is I will leave that instruction for Yume, and I will leave note saying when Yume gets back, if taps twice on shoulder, it means that big lumbering creature made its way back to back to the tunnels.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay. Who's taking next watch?
I'll take it.
Okay. So, Agar. As you begin to wake up
I'll
and
stay up with a guard too.
prepare yourself for the watch, you see Oni send off Yume. Yume disappears into the blackness of the night sky.
What's that about?
Arquillo saw a big lumbering creature, possibly giant or ogre, unclear, headed back in the direction, generally speaking, that we came from. I sent Yume. If Yume gets back while you are awake, if taps twice on your shoulder, it means that that creature went into the tunnels that we intend to go into. If once, then it is not going to stay there.
What if she taps 3 times? Does that skip a track?
That is, we did not plan for this.
Means White Walkers.
Hopefully she doesn't. I will
Hopefully.
definitely wake you up if that happens.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
I will also leave note just in case.
Sounds good.
Anything you guys... first of all, perception checks, as you guys are putting on watch. Putting on watch, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
12.
16.
Putting on the ritz.
16.
That's what I was thinking.
Crackers.
Do
Do you have Ritz crackers?
I don't.
you guys doing or speaking of anything, or just gonna...
So how'd it go with Gavin and all that?
How did it go with Gavin?
Yeah, I mean, you reconnected with your grandfather, found out about your mom. How's that whole journey for you going?
Okay, I guess. He's given me stuff.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm used to having people take my stuff, so I guess that's a nice change.
I thought you'd be more used to taking other people's stuff.
Right. I mean, it's reciprocal. No, it's cool. I think I'll try to make a habit of writing letters back to Vintar and
Nice.
keep them informed of what we're doing. Maybe leave out the scary parts, but
Yeah, best not to worry them.
right.
Well, that's good. Hey, do you still have that pendant? You said
Which pendant?
to
I've
me.
had several.
You said to me that you found the pendant at the Lord's place.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, the underhand dude took it from me.
So that's what the note I received was about.
Right, he seemed pretty upset about network people.
Yeah, Narayan seemed very upset as well at the knowledge that you guys had.
Well, I wouldn't call it knowledge we had.
Well, knowledge that you inferred or implied of having.
I wouldn't even. I don't. Actually, I think people assumed I had knowledge. That seems to be a problem.
That you do that a lot.
Right. Right.
Okay, so the point is you don't have the pendant on you.
No, it was taken from me, and
Oh,
apparently a
thank God.
blinding speed of grabbing.
Brilliant. That's all I need.
Right.
I'm very
Would it
happy.
have been better if we had it?
No, it'd be better if you don't.
But now that guy has it.
Right, but he's associated with the things that are happening. So it's fine if he has it.
But you could have it if I had it.
I mean, there's that option too, but oh well.
It has its own.
He doesn't know that.
True.
So, what is the network?
Best I can tell you, it's some sort of secret organization that fills in requests for people who are knowledgeable about it, and is comprised of individuals with certain skill sets that can accomplish these requests.
You haven't learned.
That's like exactly what I used to do.
Right, but this apparently goes to a certain scale and a certain level of secrecy, and I was trusted with some of it, and your fake knowledge of it got back to Narayan, and now I'm on fucking nice about joining it.
Oh, is he the leader?
He's, to my knowledge, somebody who's of certain importance there.
Well,
Just
that's not
moving
specific.
forward, I would appreciate it if you thought really, really, really hard before doing something about with the network or similar entities, or talk to me about it, because that could potentially get me kicked out, and this is a really good opportunity for some things that I want to get done. Some things that I've been searching for the last 30 years to accomplish, essentially. And as a friend, I would appreciate the respect that comes with dealing with that.
Well, as a friend, also, I would appreciate you not joining secret organizations and endangering the lives of all of our companions without making it clear.
When did that happen?
Literally yesterday?
I requested. Well, that's got nothing to do with the network. What we did yesterday.
Or the day before yesterday?
Oh well, that's different.
Right. My point is, secrets are bad.
Well,
I agree.
I'm sharing as much as I possibly can with you, and I'm trying to be as transparent as possible.
Right. So if you tell us, hey,
Sucks, doesn't it?
I'm gonna go do network stuff, then I'll leave you alone. But you have to say that, otherwise I'll
Felix.
assume you're being
That,
sneaky.
That sounds.
And you're bad at it.
That sounds like a
Dick with
reasonable.
a dagger.
that sounds
Pointy.
like a
Damn it, it's
reasonable
pointy.
compromise. I appreciate it.
Fair enough.
At this point in the conversation, you roll a 16. Sebastian, you hear the flap of wings above you.
It's Chip.
Don't move, Agar.
What is it? What you see? What do your elf eyes see?
Oh my fucking god.
What do I see? I guess I just hear.
You just hear it.
Okay.
You want to creep out and look?
Yeah, I'll try to stealth before I do that.
Okay.
That is...
A million.
No, but 27.
Close.
Same thing.
Okay. So you step out for Agar. For a second, Agar's like, where'd you go? But you step out, and overhead. Now give me a perception check. Because you can hear it now, it's pinpointing it in the night sky.
13.
13. Okay. It's a little tough to tell because it's dark and it's definitely farther than 60 feet away. But you just see two large creatures flying in the sky.
Like, could I gauge distance or relative size based on distance, or I just know they're big?
You know they're pretty big. They're not like the size of the rock big. They're not gargantuan, but they're
bigger than the wyverns we fought?
Two, they seem familiar.
They look wyvern-sized.
Okay.
Okay. I sneak back and say, Hagar, there's some wyvern-esque creatures flying around out there.
Yeah, we fought.
Yeah, we best be careful about that.
Yeah, we
Good, good ears. Good elf ears.
Yeah.
The rest of your watch goes uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Who's taking the next watch?
I guess
Suppose
Riley.
that'd be me. And Miss Riley there.
I have no vision.
I got it covered, Miss Riley. Don't you worry.
So there'll
I'm
be
real
one watch that's
perceptive.
one shift that's unwatched.
Well, I'm not that
Very well.
perceptive. Never mind.
Because it's 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours.
Well,
Oh.
6 hours is a long rest.
Why not
isn't
3
it?
hours,
That was
3
it.
hours, 3 hours?
I thought it
Well,
was 8
because then we
hours.
don't get a long rest.
Okay.
That's fine.
I thought 6 or 8 would. Well,
thought it was
whatever.
8.
It's up to you.
It's 6 to 8, but it doesn't matter, I think.
Sure, we'll have one.
Otherwise,
without-
we can split it and have one person do a single person watch.
She can't see in the dark.
Do you need help, buddy?
It's fine. It just keeps going
It's
unplugged.
cool.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's good. I got it.
We'll do it.
So you're doing it
Looking for things.
by yourself or with?
Ah!
Oh!
Together.
All right.
I'm rolling at disadvantage,
Okay.
but I rolled a 20.
20.
You rolled a natural 20 at
No,
disadvantage?
unnatural.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, that's good because I got a 6. I mean, Onusk, not.
What?
Never mind. How's it going, Miss Riley?
What just happened?
I rolled a 6.
What did that have to do with Onusk?
I
Do you wanna follow Theatrice? Because she doesn't make you tie people or yourself up and like take on suffering, and she's kind of like the opposite of all that in emails. That could
Was
be
it?
really good.
I saw Theatrice in battle. That was impressive. That was
Yeah.
a lot of holy magic being thrown around.
You could do that too.
That's mighty exciting. Magic is not something I think I have great control over yet, but I mean, perhaps in the future I would be interested in speaking with her. I mean, I have no
yeah,
intention
me
of
too.
ever abandoning Onusk. He's been good to me throughout life, but
Are you sure?
yeah,
We take on people's suffering and get tied up.
I do. But it helps ease their suffering.
I'm thinking really hard about this.
Follow my god and get special powers.
Beep,
It's a
boop,
classic line.
Forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
No, it was my fault. Shh, you're sleeping.
Sebastian, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. While he's sleeping.
That's within
Seems
character.
about right.
Yeah.
What did I get with my 20?
With your 20? What you hear comes at the end of your watch. So unless there's anything else.
Oh. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I don't think she talks to people. Because she doesn't talk to me. If she doesn't talk to me, she probably doesn't talk to anyone. Because I'm her biggest fan.
Well, I mean,
She talked to me.
it'll be an interesting idea.
You were
I
dead.
mean, I have Onusk to thank for most of my life, so I certainly would not ever.
Do you like save your life?
I believe so.
Do you revivify you?
Not to my knowledge, but I don't have much memory of my earliest parts in life.
What do you mean?
I mean, I just don't remember much.
I don't remember now as a baby. That's normal.
Yeah, about that, but I don't know if I would be here without, being taken into the church.
Do you not know your mom or dad?
I don't.
Do you know your house?
I grew up in the church. So they took me in and raised me.
Wait, how old are you when you lost your memory?
Oh, it's not. I mean, not necessarily lost, like not like an amnesia or nothing. It's just all I remember growing up was the church, and I was told that whoever my mama was, I guess she just didn't want me. So she left me to church and didn't know much about Dad.
Oh. My mom didn't want me either. She sent me to this island in the middle of nowhere, and then they tried to train me to like logos. He was really lame, and I started liking Theatrice, and I left.
Well, that sounds like fun. You got to grow up on an island?
It wasn't fun at all.
No,
It's
well, that's not
worse.
good. Through this whole conversation, still big smile through the whole conversation. But I mean, but you found Theatrice because of it, and that's even better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, could have done that anyway, right? I like books. There's books everywhere.
Well, that's exciting. Well, isn't Theatra's not in most books? To my understanding, she's not the most common, right?
Yeah, no, the right books to find. Heading under restricted
Right.
section.
Well, that's how you know it's good. If it's too popular, it tends to get degraded.
Hipster. Just kidding.
Please be a
Riley,
hipster.
you're fluttering. Yume appears.
Hey!
Oh, well,
Yume just kind of lands on your shoulder.
well, good evening.
She's never done that before. Why is she doing that?
She pecks at your shoulder twice.
We left a note for her.
Let's apply
Did I
some
see the
food.
note?
I assume they passed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sure.
It's bad. I'm just there to sleep. Throw the note in the fire.
They don't need to know.
So the troll knows the ogre went back to the trollger lair.
All right. Are we really going back there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that seems
pretty
like
far.
that's all pretty far and just seems like pointless and dangerous.
Yeah.
That's the name of our group.
Pointless and dangerous.
It's really far, pointless and dangerous.
We'll have to convince them otherwise. I'll think of something.
Earth pad.
That's on brand.
Yeah, Earth pad. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
The rest of your night goes uneventful. You all
Hey.
get a long rest.
Yay!
Thank God.
And
Oh yeah.
Need a
I was
bigger
concerned you guys were gonna go attack the wyverns or some shit.
I ain't looking for violence.
dumb, but we're not
we aren't
stupid.
required. Speak for yourself.
I am both.
So, you guys awake the next morning,
I will don my armor.
put on your armor, you have your breakfast, you pack up your shit. What's the plan?
Right, so
To the cave!
we're exploring the cave, right?
It's so far away in the opposite direction.
We
though.
just agreed yesterday that we should go back.
You.
Oh, what did you may say?
She said.
Shit.
So the thing it saw last night went back to the cave.
The cave that you want to go to.
The cave. Yes, the cave we should go to.
Yes. Also, I failed to identify one of the things, I think.
Oh yeah, you
Is
didn't
this
tell
a
us about
magical
the chain with the wooden pendant thing.
Yes.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
Okay. So you take a moment to identify it?
Yes.
Okay. Give me.
It takes 10 minutes to don my armor, so.
I'm going to cast guidance on him.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe, closest thing I would say history check.
Okay. History.
Wait, you're not casting identify?
God, that is trash.
He is, but this is in addition to that.
Oh.
I almost wanted to inspire him.
7.
Yes, Felix.
Okay. That is a total of 15.
15. Okay. So what you're looking at here is a kind of sterling silver chain, and on the end of it is this little piece of like rough textured wood. It kind of looks like bark a little bit. And as you take your moment to identify it, you establish this connection with it, and it feels very similar to your arcane focus.
Oh.
And then after taking a moment to examine it, you look closely at the chainwork, at the bark, such and such. You realize that this is bark of Vintar, of the tree.
Shit. What is it doing here?
We should probably warn them, shouldn't we?
About amulets?
Well, apparently the tree of Vintar, probably the roots, were being sold as arcane focuses.
Yeah, we were like harvesting it.
Yes, but I did not realize what the purpose was. Now we know. By the way, does anyone want this? Arcane focus, tree of Vintar, tree from the Feywild.
Do you want me to
Silver
What's it do?
bracelet.
What's it do?
It allows you to channel magic without using components that do not cost you gold.
Sure.
Well, do you have a focus?
I mean, I
Do you
think
have one of what he said already?
I
This
do.
is stuff.
Do we have a use for it otherwise?
Well,
No?
if we don't have a use for that, if nobody benefits in any special way, I think it'd be a good idea to send it back to Narayan and for him to warn the people of Vintar
Why do we have to send it to him?
Yeah, we can just tell him.
Well, we could just. All right, fair enough. I rip out another piece of my notebook and.
Hold on. Don't you have limited use of that bag?
Nah, it's just only it's a one-way
Once a
bag.
day, right?
No, it's a one-way
No,
bag.
it's
Right.
well. So
is it
apparently, well, we'll get to that.
Is it once one item or once per day?
No.
You could just wait till the end of the day and dump a bunch of crap in it.
It was meant to be one way, but then
We used it wrong.
Right.
we used it wrong, so now we're gonna make an addendum to it.
So here's what happened though.
Yeah.
Agar sent through the mind flare head, and all that residual psychic energy broke it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, broke it in the sense that now it's only one
Now
way.
it's better.
Now it works mechanically as intended.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and write the note explaining what we have, why we have it, all that, and send it to him, and await a response for my bag, which will not come.
I'm going to have Arquillo help me with the mushrooms. Or rather, I'm going to help Arquillo with the mushrooms this time.
All right, let's do this.
Yes.
I'm so excited about everything.
He's gonna do what now?
Whoosh.
Okay, so we need some water. Give me some water, Riley. Water. We need some. We gotta freshen
Say
the
please.
dirt. There's more. No, please, dirt. And then just a little bit of sunlight, not too much sunlight. How'd I do?
Very good, actually. That was impressive. Literally 15.
15.
Yes.
Literally.
This is for what?
Did I pass the DC?
Mushrooms.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, by 3.
Okay.
Well done. Everyone can have mushrooms.
Whenever we
Spores.
need them.
Yes, when necessary.
Yeah, let's wait till right
So-
before we go into the
Acquiring
cave.
more skills.
What are
Yes.
we going? Are we looking for treasure?
We're
Yes.
Treasure.
we're going inside, and we're seeing if there's going to be something beneficial that could help us while we move.
So here's the thing. I can cast outside to ask the actress if there's anything cool on there. We have to go back that way because I can only like do it 30 minutes ahead of time. So we could walk back 4 hours and just ask.
All right, that sounds good to me. If a god can tell you,
Got it.
if a goddess can tell you one way or another,
But we're also meaning then that we're going to fight a undead giant, possibly, and whatever the heck that was, the big lumbering creature.
where did you get undead giant from?
I said that.
We saw it.
I saw it.
There's a
Actually,
skeleton.
No,
Dwayne
the,
saw
the
it.
rock,
Well,
the
Dwayne-
earth
yeah,
elemental
you're right, yeah.
told me
Dwayne
about it.
saw it, but I don't think that
Conveyed the
did it
message.
convey
To me.
that to
yes,
him.
to Sebastian.
I don't think it conveyed it exactly.
I think because
Yes.
you had language or tongues up or something.
He had tongues, but it didn't say undead giant. It said something else.
It said, you said
Skeleton creature,
A
size of
large
a
skeleton.
Right.
Oh, okay, all right, then fair
Undead
enough. Yeah.
giant looking creature, yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember. Certainly.
So that means that we would be fighting 2 very large creatures. And
Well, we
the other
took
one
out-
knocked me out.
We took out one of the big ones yesterday.
I just think like there are demons coming, and if we keep going backwards, we're never going to get there.
We got 5 weeks.
Right, but do we have cause to believe that there's treasure in that cave?
We
We
have
killed one of the creatures and found 3 magical items and a spell book.
we have cause enough to think that there's something worth looking for in there. But if we, but
Also, the hobgoblins told us there is more.
well, we'll
they?
just do what Riley said. We'll ask Theatris if, because apparently you can talk to gods,
That
what
one.
Theatris thinks, and then we'll take that under advisement.
It's not really like whatever. It's fine. It's not really talking. That's cool. Hey, you want to be strong?
Sure.
Okay.
I still don't think that's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but I think the best idea is to give it to her.
I agree.
What are you looking for?
I'm just seeing. Just looking.
She's sizing you up compared to her own.
I think I
Physique.
got a little more strength than you, but I mean,
As she's
I don't benefit
by
much from
much.
it.
as she's handing him the gauntlets, I'm kind of like taking a special
She doesn't
look
benefit
at Threenos to
massively.
see like, will this guy screw us over? Is this guy genuine? Do I feel like he's gonna run off with the gauntlets? I mean, he almost died giving them to me, but like still,
I mean,
I've been duped before by good intentions seeming people.
By Chris.
By Chris, exactly.
You're welcome to do an insight check if
I don't think
that's
that's
what
ever
you want.
duped before by Felix. He's never hurt a guard.
No, but there's been hidden stuff, and
yeah, it certainly hit.
that's essentially what I'm looking for. 17. Insight.
Persuasion, I guess?
Threnos, where do you wear your heart?
Is as honest as my smile.
On his sleeve.
Right out in the open.
Yeah.
So I have reason. So based on like so
You would
far
assume
interactions,
that it
I have
sounded
reason to
right.
believe that when the time comes, based on my need of the gauntlets, you will give them back when it is
believe you didn't
appropriate.
jump on that.
You could try and just ask for me.
Okay. No, I have no problem with you wearing them. I just like a guard just is a little like because he trusts everybody
It's precious.
else.
It's precious.
I
to
say
him.
you can have these if you want them.
Well, you don't.
I think
I mean, the guard's not asking you. It's just like he's just like observing you.
who most needs to get away from things that grab them?
Or actually you, but it happens to you all the time. Do
I
you
can-
remember when we fought the Roper?
Right.
As we saw, I can teleport out if I get captured in some way.
You want to be strong?
I can't have any more fancy things.
Magic.
He's too powerful already.
How many fancy things do you have?
I have 3 fancy
The
things.
circlet
This conversation is happening
wolf?
as we're walking back.
and what's the circlet?
The ring, the level 2 ring.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I might have too many fancy things too. I don't even know.
Okay. So you guys
Have a
are
maximum of 3.
I am now attuned to 2 things.
you guys are walking back, having this.
Wait, so do we want me to keep this?
Yeah, just keep.
All right. Look at me. I got a magic item.
You
I
have
can punch
3.
people real
I
hard.
do.
The bracelet and your staff and the book.
Wait,
not
I
the
have
book,
all these?
The gauntlets. Yes.
I got the gauntlets.
Your staff, which is arcane focus, and your
Oh,
bracelet,
right.
which is arcane focus. You have 3 magic
My
items.
bracelet. Oh, he took the bracelet.
No.
What?
Which
He has
bracelet?
circlet for his head.
Which one's my bracelet?
Bracelet is from Trio Vintar. I just gave it to you.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
that's
need
a
some
chain.
cards.
That's a necklace.
Amulet.
Whatever.
He has 2 focuses.
Oh, okay, great.
2 foci.
It is good for others.
Okay.
All right.
Marching back to the cave.
Okay.
Beware of wyvern-sized flying things.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right.
wyverns?
Well, we
I don't know.
fought some before when we were coming down the path. And then we fought the Roper as well
Cool.
at the same time.
Yeah, I think so.
It was a very unpleasant event.
You want to hear that?
No,
I heard that.
I have my
Wait, I think I can hear the plot coming up.
Like a D minor.
As you guys make your way, traveling back about 3.5 hours or so, you make your way back to the same incropping that gave you the sort of the hidden view, which you could sneak over and kind of take a peek at
Probably
what's
moved.
looking around. And what you see is just an utter massacre and bedlam. You see like a number of ogre bodies just dead, ripped apart, slash wounds, deep cuts, lost limbs. The food garden has been trampled. Most of the animals are dead. And it's just there's this weird stillness to the area as you're looking at this aftermath of pure carnage.
Does it look like it was done by something giant and undead?
Medicine check.
Yeah,
Medicine.
I wanted. I was actually.
Go for it.
I'll let you.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like
you.
I'll help
You take the
you.
lead on that. Well,
Well,
I'll help you. So
I
you
think
roll with
I-
advantage.
Natural 1.
Take
Okay, good.
Well, okay.
Okay, cool.
You're proficient in medicine,
I
right?
don't have
Yeah,
to
I
do
think that's a
medicine pretty
25.
well.
It is okay, Trinos.
26.
26. It looks like it was done by large creatures, and as you begin to investigate the wounds, you actually you look at one of them has like a plank with long nails stuck through its heart, and then you look at another one and it looks like part of its arm, like it's got planks with spikes sticking out of this one, but this one it's partially still there, but it looks like part of it was ripped off, perhaps used as a weapon. And what you gather here is it was just pure
Ogre on ogre?
ogre. They just killed each other. And as you're walking around, there's one that's kind of laying down. He's all bloody, swollen, and you just see his belly just kind of breathing.
Are the animals
alive.
still in the den?
The bears and wolves.
No, all the animals are gone.
I'd like to check the corpses.
Would like to go
I'd
up
like
to
to
the
check
one
the
that's
breathing
still
one, yeah.
breathing.
You check the corpses to see if they're alive or to look for
Take their good shit.
loot. I tell you right now, the ogres themselves don't really have much on them
Okay,
that would be of value or use to you.
fair enough.
I do want to see if there are any tracks of any survivors that may have left the scene after.
Okay, survival check. And then what were you doing?
Arquilla will help him.
Oh, natural 20. 12. But natural is if it's advantage. 27.
27. Okay. There doesn't seem to be tracks of any survivors. There seem to be tracks of ogres that like have dragged themselves away, but then you just follow the tracks and their bodies are just slumped over into like some of the grass and like out of the way. Kind of, they were just, as they were dying, they were trying to leave.
Okay.
You do not. Whatever happened here, it was a fight to the death amongst all these different corpses.
And there were no clear winners except for the one that's barely dying.
There's one breathing.
barely
I'm
alive.
going to stick my tongue out and cast tongues on myself.
God damn it.
And then I'm going to.
Okay, so remind me, does that?
That's just funny.
What does it do?
It
Goes
lets
both ways.
anybody understand me and me understand anybody.
Okay.
It's the universal translator for her.
Is he like,
You'll be speaking in common, but he will understand you.
and I'll understand him.
Correct.
Is he like barely hanging on, or is he okay?
Medicine check.
29, natural 20.
Oh,
wait.
he's looking rough. Like he's
Barely hanging on.
dipping in and out of consciousness.
Hey, dude. If you talk to me, I'll cast healing on you.
His eyes slowly blink open. His head kind of turns to the side, sunlight catching him. His swollen eye shuts. You can see him. He like starts to struggle to get up.
Wait.
Just falls back into the dirt. What you want?
I want to know what happened.
Good talk now, leader.
Do you like good talk?
I good talk.
Oh, yours, you leader. Well, I hate to break it to you, dude, but like, you have no followers. They're all dead.
That's why good talk, leader.
Because you killed everybody?
He keeps trying to get up. He falls back down.
Does he look like he's maliciously trying to get up, or just trying to get up?
Insight check.
You did not kill Dardika.
Good God, I'm rolling so well. 20.
20. You get the sense that he feels threatened.
Oh. Boop. Healing words?
Healing word?
7.
So you cast your magical energy into him. You can see some of the there's this pervasive softening of his wounds. His slash marks begin to slightly close up. His swelling begins to mitigate, and his muscles begin to invigorate just a bit. He
I'm
kind
gonna
of
ready a crossbow shot.
I am readying my hand
See,
axes
we're
as well.
friends. You gotta promise not to hurt us. We're friends.
And at this point, he kind of stands up and looms over you. He's got this just like the beer belly to end all beer bellies, and he's just wrapped into this like discordant mess of armor and planks and straps and like soil and rocks and just he's just an absolute mess. Make a persuasion check because you healed him and they said don't fight.
That should be plus 3 now. 18.
18.
I'm killing this dice rolling, guys.
It's
crazy.
Gutak. Gutak was my name, right?
Yeah.
Gutak.
It is now.
Gutak, spare your life. You now part of clan.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a queen?
No. Oh. You queen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Queen ogre.
Queen of ogres?
Maybe.
18 persuasion, man.
Holy shit.
Gutak. You valuable.
Thank you, swear.
This giant mid of a hand.
It's gonna break your pinky finger.
Pinky swear what mean?
It means we're buddies, and we help each other, and we never hurt each other.
You heal? I know hurt.
Okay. How big is this pinky?
A pinky like the size
of
of
Odie.
like
Your face.
By 4.
Yeah, like you'll go over. Yeah.
I was gonna say like the Rock's quads.
Oh.
We can make it work.
We've made a lot of Dwayne Johnson references in the
It's
past
gonna
couple
get worse.
sessions.
He'll be our next guest.
Interesting
That would be amazing.
tradition.
Okay, so we're gonna go in this cave.
Who these? You
Oh, I'm
turns
their
to-
queen.
They follow you?
Yeah.
Wait, she's our queen?
You said what now?
They follow me. All you guys hear is.
Yeah.
So
The fuck is going on?
we're gonna go in this cave. Is that a bad idea?
Good talk. First, order of measure. Servants bow.
I
Servants bow.
message.
Speaking
I
of
message. I message. Sebastian, and I say bow. Tell everyone to bow.
Everyone bow.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
You guys.
I bow reluctantly.
Good talk. Have a good start today. What say you?
I say we go into cave and we get all of the shit for our keeping and taking.
Good talk. Never go in cave before.
Good talk.
Good talk.
We're allies. You can help us.
Day get better.
What the fuck?
I message Sebastian. Hey, I got a friend. He's gonna help us in the cave.
We can hear your half of the conversation.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
I message him because I don't want the ogre to.
No, yeah, we know.
Oh, that's true.
I message back. Who's Gutak?
Context clues, bro.
Oh, okay. Why is he helping us?
Cause I'm his queen. Well, not his queen. Queen of you guys and
You
ogres.
got married?
Wait, us too?
Just go with the
Okay,
flow.
sure. Just have him go first.
You have a message, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would you like mushrooms?
Oh, we should do the mushroom thing now. That's a good
We
idea.
should totally do mushrooms.
That's a new one shot.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
so
DMing it.
down.
oh my god.
Yes, you should.
I do the mushroom thing for everybody.
Shouldn't we wait till we're like right outside the cave for
We
this?
are.
As you're preparing the mushroom, little orange cobalt scutters around. And he disappears behind one of the big beer-bellied corpse, and he kind of appears up and like stands up on its belly like a king of the hill. He kind of looks down at it. Oh, hey,
Yes.
this is the one I saw.
That's the one you saw?
Yeah, you don't look so good.
No, he's dead now.
He starts like poking it.
This one that standing killed him, apparently.
Oh, that looks about right.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Riley is now queen, and we are friends.
Wait, so I'm king of the ogres?
I think that was only a message to Sebastian.
Was
Sebastian's
that
supposed to be
information
relaying
not
it to you
disseminated?
guys.
Oh, he is? Okay, never mind.
No. I think you are king of
She's
kobolds.
queen of kobolds.
Yes.
And
You are
I'm
still.
king of kobolds.
Yes.
So if she's queen of ogre, ipso facto.
He knows ipso facto.
No, I think
What?
kobolds are now a subset of the set of ogres. So you are king of kobolds, but he is also, by distributive property, king of kobolds.
Yes, you had a
Because
agreement.
QMU.
You know what? Let's just have some mushrooms.
That'll help.
And by that logic,
Everything will make more sense.
Riley is also Oni's daughter.
Yes, and also Queen of Goblins. So hobgoblins should really be paying more respect to us. But whatever.
Alright.
We grow further
in
up
on
into the
this?
monarchy.
Speaking of Gutak,
Yeah.
Gutak no eat mushroom. Not fleshy enough.
No, I mean,
Okay.
that's
the fleshiest
a good idea.
things,
They're not that good. I'm glad he said no, because that's what I was asking anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in on going in the cave? Getting stuff? Getting
I go claim throne.
in the cave? Okay.
I assume it's in there.
Alright.
He knows the word.
Is he still like at 7 hit points base? Or,
Yeah, he's at
He's barely
1 plus
there.
whatever you healed him.
Alright.
So 8 total.
See this cool stuff? Alright. I'm gonna heal you with it.
What?
I have a good queen.
3rd level, cure wounds from the staff.
3rd?
Damn.
Or if we're gonna have an ogre fighting for us, we need him to actually have hit points.
Unless he turns on us.
Yeah.
Then he doesn't have that many.
He's gonna
Can you
lose his
ask
queen.
him why he beat the heck out of everyone?
Because he wanted to be king.
To
No,
claim.
no, like, can we get more details?
So,
Right. Ask him how
need
they
another
came
debate.
to fighting each other.
12,
Tell him your prime minister has questions.
18, 23. I rolled fucking awesome again.
You were rolling like on fire tonight.
Okay.
I'm
So,
so on fire. We have an
23
ogre friend now.
So
You're
I gotta
welcome.
write down his name.
23 plus 8 now.
31.
Hey, Gutak, what town are you
No,
from?
no, just 23. It was
Well,
18
because
plus
you had
5.
no, because you had given him 8 earlier or 7
previously.
earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gutak. Feel not half bad.
And Gutak is an ogre? Great.
Ask him
Cool.
why there was the
We're gonna.
smackdown.
Alright, are we going? Do you want me to?
Before we get in the
Self
cave.
heal.
So,
Trolls.
before we go into cave, I just
ogres
want to
do
make
too.
sure it's safe. So I'm going
maybe it's
to
just trolls.
take my dragon, my Shire Dragon Staff, and draw a dragon head on the ground.
And as you move it along the ground, it leaves a white outline trace of the dragon
Okay.
head.
1 second. And then I'm going to sit in the middle of it and go. If we go into this cave, will we find cool shit?
So it's wheel woe or
Neutral.
neutral.
And wheel is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we find cool shit?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird.
Cool is pretty subjective.
I know.
Also, it's kind of
cold
weird to
feces.
try and
Fully aware of what I'm doing as
respond
a
with
player.
good, bad, or neutral with that question.
Giant skeleton's pretty cool.
It'd be more like,
The-
is it a good idea?
The
Does theatrus imply get implicature?
the colored outline that you had drawn on the ground begins to wiggle and change shape, and as it remorphs, it's a circle with a center and spokes.
Guys, you're good. Let's go get some stuff.
Wait, how the fuck does a wheel mean good?
Wheel means wheel.
Wheel.
Wheel means good.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I look at the ogre. He goes in first, right?
Oh, whatever. Also, I cast as a ritual. Sorry, it took 10 minutes.
Okay. Good talking, patient, but abiding.
So we go get your throne? Alright, so just curious, how does this fight start?
That's
he
brain
has
begins to
concussion.
sizzle. You can see
A pink
steam.
liquid
Yeah.
leaks out of his ears.
Veins pop.
Cordo claim leader because Durdika dead.
Oh,
We killed Durdika.
But no, he no leader. I leader.
cool.
You know, this ogre's way abiding and helpful. Much nicer than the chap I met in a swamp one time.
A swamp?
Shrek was not a very
Oh,
friendly friend,
gosh.
ogre.
Shrek dead too.
Alright, let's do this.
you guys enter?
He has a pen with one donkey.
He got a great big wall around his land.
We got the mushrooms.
I mean, he
going
kept
on,
saying
right?
it was through it, but you know.
Yep.
Guys, is this the best idea ever?
It remains
no.
to be seen.
Words right out of my mouth.
We have a giant dude that's gonna defend us.
If he doesn't turn on us,
He's fine. He likes us.
fair enough.
He likes me.
I mean, if you say so.
So did they merrily?
That's a really good fucking point.
We don't know he's gonna do anything bad.
If I didn't the day before, I'm collecting the javelins that I had thrown.
Whatever.
That is true. We don't know that.
Exactly.
Rhinos.
Yeah,
We did it with words.
exactly. See, and we got a friend out of it. This should be a shining example of the great value
Power of
persuasion.
friendship.
We only
Yeah,
became
even better.
friends with this person because we killed the last one.
I'm
Well, the last one was a dickhead.
as
That is
as
true.
she was casting ritually, and this whole stuff is going on.
Right.
I want to harvest some what I would consider valuable stuff from the dead ogres and send them to Narayan.
Okay, survival check.
Hey. That's great. 15.
15. You can get a whole bunch of tusks that are intact. And if you want, you can harvest organs that are intact. If you think Narayan would be amenable to those types of things.
Hey, I know that sometimes really disgusting shit is useful for magic stuff, so I'm just sending this as well to my note. And my certificate of authenticity.
So as
Signed in ogre blood.
as Riley is doing this, you hear this squelching in the background. You just see like Agar emerge with like hearts and like brains and.
He's all that corpse mutilation really necessary.
He does it all the time.
I am a firm believer that nothing should go to waste.
You are a fan for
I'll be
Oh no!
Into the cave.
Round them up.
I'll be mold earthing some graves for him.
It'll take you some time. You can start the process.
I mean, mold earth is 5 feet by 5 feet,
Fuck you.
Okay.
and it's 6 seconds.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You take the time and then you push the bodies into
Yeah, I have to do it directly
He is
under
strong
him.
now.
directly under them.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few instances where you're not quite sure which limbs go with which body.
It's all. Their suffering is ended, and that's enough.
If you cast message, do they hear your language or can they understand it?
They would hear your language, I believe.
Yeah, I think it needs to be
Yeah.
somebody who shares the language with you. Like you're trying to cast to the ogre?
Theoretically.
Do you have message with you? Like the description of
I always have. Oh no, I don't have a description.
got it.
Yeah,
there.
you whisper the message, and the target can hear it.
But is it in the same? Do they need to share a language to be understood?
Yeah, definitely.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
They would get the message that you're
Just a
whispering.
cantrip.
It's
that'd be
you're mentally speaking
Yeah.
in a language.
Okay, it's just whispering with your mind.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to
What a
like you
great
can
description.
say it very quietly, but you have to make the sound. You have
Here's
to
the
whisper.
thing. If
Do
you
the gauntlets of ogre power give you the ability to speak?
No.
damn.
That's fine.
Here we go.
Okay, so you guys enter the cave with Gutak at the helm. His frame manages to obscure and block like half of the passageway as you guys are making your way.
Tell him to be
And-
quiet and sneaky.
He's the king. Don't tell
You
him that.
can't really do that.
King Gutag. Do you know how to stealth?
Why stealth?
Well, just
Because
curious.
Oh, warn him about the giant skeleton giant.
Because there's a giant skeleton thing in here.
Skeleton become next servant. Met with force.
What do you say?
I like his confidence.
He said,
That's not very stealthy.
he said the skeleton is going to be his new handmaid.
Great.
that is very strange choice for handmaid.
And he's walking in with all the swagger of the world.
You guys pass by that bell that was sort of hung near the entrance.
I'm gonna cut it.
And just leave it on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way deeper and deeper. The tunnel twists away such that any scattered sunlight is now gone and it is dark. Are you guys going to do anything about the darkness? Because not everyone here has dark vision.
Just them two don't have it, right?
He has
Riley and... No, you do.
I do. He doesn't.
Peter doesn't.
Well, he's got Yume.
I don't have. I'll light the torch. I'll cast create bonfire and light the torch.
I mean,
just
she's got her
cast
fun
light.
buns.
Oh,
On
sure.
her beads. In her fun buns.
That's kind of her whole shtick.
Yes, if
Light
you'd like
on
to
my
do that.
buns.
Kutak stares back at you.
Huh? I think he approves.
That's what I am. I want an insight to see if he approves.
You make so many friends.
Insight check.
15.
It is delightful.
15. More just like confused.
I was really just suspecting he approves, but okay.
Sitting as queen in the holy light.
I was doing more to be funny, but alright.
You guys enter in. As your fun buns light up, you can see that the walls around you are not textureless. In fact, they're lined with what could only be described as like a variety of hieroglyphic and pictographic depictions of things. But Gutak is just...
Are they
just
familiar
ignoring
to
it.
us? Like, have we seen them before? In the Underdark? Or something?
Was there a specific instance in the Underdark that I'm forgetting?
The Minotaur Lair and the old Vintel outpost taken over by the Opires Junction people. There were other things there as well.
No, it's not similar to either of those.
Okay.
Is it just pictures, or does it look like hieroglyphics?
Most investigation check.
You get the sword core vibe?
Not necessarily. 17.
17. From what you gather, there are specific hieroglyphics that look like they're language-based, but then they're also very crude pictures.
I'll cast comprehend languages. And I'll walk with my hand on the wall as we go. That theoretically should let me read it.
Okay. So you'll pick up bits and pieces of it because it's not, and what you gather are a series of like sort of disjointed thoughts. So you'll get like you pick up the name Nashmor.
Nashmor.
You pick up the word honor. You pick up the word survival.
Is it in Dwarven script?
It is not, but it's familiar but foreign
Okay.
to you.
Giant.
Actually, what languages do you speak?
Dwarven, Common, and Elvish, but only spoken.
Then yeah, no, it bears some resemblance to a Dwarvish, but it's different. Then you pick up the word banished, shamed, new life.
Say new life?
Yeah.
Just a reminder that the troll guard that we fought earlier was a necromancer. So
Wait, he
this-
what now?
He was a necromancer. Or at the very least he had the spellbook of a necromancer and was using necromantic spells, so I guess he's a necromancer. Or
That's
was.
not a good thing, right?
Well,
That would make sense given the giant skeleton the Earth Elemental saw.
what I'm suggesting is that there might be more than
His
just
name is Dwayne, and he's a gift from Torin.
that. So there might be more than just that. Possibly smaller.
Good thing we have a giant ogre to protect us.
From my stint of exploration in here, do I know that we're about to come into an open area?
Yes.
All right. I will. Are we in that corner?
No, we start over
That's
here.
the entrance.
That's the entrance.
That's Gutak. So Gutak will be here, and then arrange yourselves as needed.
I'll be close behind.
I want to.
I'm right behind them.
And that passage is walled off.
I'll be in front of. Like
Yes.
I'm like in second.
When I
Second after Gutak.
when I get to about here, where I'm also standing right here, I want to use my divine sense and see if I can see if anything here has been affected by the Hallow spell, or I can know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not in total cover.
Who's green?
Oh, that's it. In it?
He's ready.
He's red now.
I'm red now.
Oh, then
We need a new Arquillo.
Or just gotta get Felix back.
No, also, he went and stood over there.
Sebastian. You can't say he. Who are you referring to?
3-0 stood over there.
Okay.
You said it lets you detect
Fiend, undead,
creatures.
and celestials, and also if the ground we're on has been affected by the Hallow spell.
Okay. Nothing currently pings your
Divine
radar.
sense. Dope.
You just see my eyes flash yellow for a second.
The spooky music suddenly got less spooky.
Yeah.
It kind of did.
Can I cast detect
Scooby-Doo
magic while I'm
spooky.
walking?
While you're walking, yeah, but it lasts what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So ritually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys going to like stop and check around, or?
I am looking around for piles of loot of some sort.
Okay. Investigation check.
I'll have Yume do the same.
There you go.
Just left the
God
room
damn
in
it.
a pile.
4.
8. The new dice I'm using are really bad.
4?
Yeah.
No, nothing. And 8?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys don't. Nothing,
Doubled it.
Nothing comes across your radar. As you begin to move forward, you notice that there are tons of just like very crude drawings littering the walls of this open area.
Do they appear to be made by a singular same individual, or do they?
They all have the same style.
So I can infer that they're made by the same person, or the same person like drew all the things. It's not a compilation of like a whole tribe's worth of, or group of people.
There's nothing that would seem to indicate one way or another. The only thing that you gather is that like they draw people the same way, they draw certain items.
Can
the
you
same
tell
way.
which 4-year-old in a class of 4-year-olds drew a particular stick figure?
Yeah.
You can?
Teacher
I mean,
probably
that's what I'm asking. Could I like teachers can tell that stuff and like?
Yeah, but you're not the teacher.
No, I'm not. But that's what I'm looking for.
You have constant.
I mean, if I'll give you a different investigation check if you want to like look at the pictures themselves.
13.
13. Okay, so you kind of run your hands along the wall, and you see are like crudely drawn like dice and cards and humanoids and
Felix is like this place.
wing-shaped creatures, and it's a whole. You can investigate it more closely if you like, but it's all done with the same style, so you can infer that either if there are multiple people here, they're all highly trained to have the same shitty style,
Okay.
or it's just one person.
Cool.
I already used tech magic to look at you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, King Gutog. Is there any ogres left in here?
He keeps kind of moving. He sort of surveys the interior. No throne. Keep searching.
He doesn't even know there is a throne.
Wait, hold on.
He's never been in here before, he said.
He's
What's
he's
wrong?
as blind as we are.
What's the problem?
He doesn't. He's never been in here.
So?
All right. Well, fine.
Fashion.
No, that's not important.
Just let him go first.
Why you mad?
Just let him go first.
I don't really see the problem.
You guys pass by an offshoot tunnel that looks freshly collapsed, and make your way. Gutak leading the charge. He kind of comes around this bend, so you could just move Gutak and then
Yeah. We'll assume
That'd
party
be the-
attached to him.
I want to check
and
that.
then we'll assume you guys are clustered. Behind.
Yeah, I want to check that room there.
Like 15 feet.
Okay. He just sort of he lumbers by the room, sticks his head in, and then just keeps going. See like a little bit of like dust and pebbles falling. You gonna check? You stick your head in and check.
Yeah, I want to see like what I see in the room.
Okay. As you peek your head into the room, you see a variety of crude and basic mining equipment. pickaxes, shovels.
I
Detect
will
magic
take
pick
a
up any?
pickaxe.
Go for it.
Taking that from my belt.
Now, your detect magic doesn't pick up anything in this room.
Can I infer if they're like dwarven made or hobgoblin made or like what peoples may have used them?
Some sort of intelligence check.
Investigation, probably.
Sure.
7.
7. Shovel's a shovel.
Shovel is a shovel.
Pickaxe is a pickaxe.
Cool.
But it doesn't
Everyone else is
have.
picking
It
one up.
doesn't. If it's dwarven made, it's likely not dwarven made because dwarves tend to put a lot of pride into their work.
Okay, this
So
is
even,
like,
even a
just
shitty
picking a
shovel is a
pickaxe.
good shovel
okay.
for a dwarf.
You never know
yeah,
what you
yeah.
might need to pick.
With an axe?
Yeah.
The picking variety.
I mean, I might need some earth destroyed at some point, or maybe, who knows, maybe we'll stumble onto a gold vein.
Can't you move earth with your mind or with the magic shit?
If it's loose.
Oh,
So
Okay.
you guys
Break it
continue
up and
exploring,
then
And make
move it.
loose earth.
and then Gutak eventually goes into that room.
I got some bad feelings walking down this hallway.
why?
Doesn't find
where I
anything
died.
of
This is where you
particular.
almost died.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then Gutak goes off the map.
And therefore, so do we.
Coming out there?
Yeah.
The walls are blood red.
Ow. Ow.
A wise man once said, always go
Left.
left.
The wisest man.
Oh no, I've got options. Later.
Is it Felix that said it, or is it somebody that
Would you like
Felix
to be
knew?
back?
I've had that since I was like 15.
Sebastian, would you like to be closer to the back?
No. I
Okay.
want to be in the middle. I don't like ropers.
You are in the middle. You are in the middle.
Okay. As you guys,
I want to be as least appetizing to ropers as possible.
so just put Gutak basically like at the intersection. Yeah, like right
Sort
there.
of is.
Okay.
I can move.
He comes to the intersection, looks around. Decision time.
Oh,
What are we deciding? Oh, wait, no, I don't understand it. Never mind.
you want me to ask to God, sis?
What did you say?
You want me to ask my goddess?
No.
Gutak say, always go this way. And he's just gonna go that way.
It's the wrong way.
Are you guys following?
Yeah, we're following.
Mistakes were made.
Assume you don't know they connect.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering.
The left one had treasure.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to split
I'll
up.
send Yume this way.
You're saying Yume that way?
Yeah.
All right, perception check for Yume.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. As Yume comes down this hall, she enters into a room, and I guess the first thing that hits Yume is a really bad smell. Dirty, muck, grime, just various bits of like opal and detritus. And in addition, you see looks to be a large creature sort of chained up to the wall, green skin, its flesh almost like dripping almost. It's like it comes down to its elbow and you just hear like fangs, eyes kind of closed, head hung low. And then in addition, in the room, you just see a bunch of like rudimentary shelves with jars of like teeth and other organs and like bits of scrapings and shavings of some sort. And then pretty much in the middle, not in the middle of the room, but like off to the side, off over here, not like 5 feet from the wall, is this rod that is just hanging in the middle of the air, unsupported. And there are like bits of flesh kind of draped over it. And then what was it? Sorry, what was your perception check?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay, and then in addition, so you're gonna laugh at me.
Sure.
I mean, when don't we?
I mean, yeah,
This
it's
is true.
half of the pastime.
What the hell? Where'd you get
I went to the
Wow.
dollar store and got us.
The ninja.
A ninja.
You see a large.
It's like,
Is the ninja a thing? Should I?
can it please be a real ninja?
Also looks like he's wearing a snowboarder helmet.
It's a 40-foot
Yeah.
ninja.
Yeah, he does look
Look,
like a
guys.
snowboarder.
Oh my god!
He can be red. It was a
And have a
four-pack.
bow staff instead. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's badass. That's a monk.
Yeah, let's
and
go
a ninja.
You
red.
take your pick.
Let's
All
go
right.
red.
Peter says red, so we're going red.
Look
Thank
at
you.
that right there.
He looks like he's
No, then we'll
dying.
get confused with our quilt with Reno's.
Oh well.
We'll just be friends.
You look like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
In addition, you may seize this large skeletal giant,
You may go and die.
like leaving the room. Like you see the
Like he's
back of
going
his like
away from this area.
ribs. Yes. And then the giant disappears out of sight, unless you continue. Actually,
I'll follow a little bit.
hold on a second.
Should I roll
100 feet?
stealth?
You did not roll stealth.
Yeah, I
You
didn't.
didn't.
Bats
she's
make
a
sense in
bat,
caves.
like-
Yeah.
What
Damn,
color?
Zubats.
She going die.
Black.
I remember.
Golden eyes.
She going die.
I thought she was white.
No.
Not this
Not
time.
right now. Not this
Y'all need to keep up with Yume's ever-changing style. She's a stylish bat.
Yeah, she's just a bat. So giant doesn't pay any mind and kind of disappears around the corner. Are you gonna
I'll
follow it?
stealth to follow. Yeah.
It's a very
I'll note.
uncoordinated
I'll tell everyone. But I'll have Yume stealth and follow.
Oh, I message Gogak. What's his name? Shit.
Gutak?
Go back.
You'd have to send
Yeah,
it
hell
to
you
go.
Riley, fuck!
I told you never to talk to me again.
Gogak. It's me.
You're messaging him?
Yeah.
Freak out.
Or mentally?
Mentally.
So he's looking at you. Your mouth not moving.
Hey, there's the giant skeleton mean guy up ahead, so we should probably be quiet.
But he's gonna run. Establish your dominance.
Me?
No, I don't say that to anyone.
You guys hear
I didn't hear you. I knew it.
this
I
giant
knew it.
roar.
Regardless.
We're gonna fight him eventually.
Real
it's
quick,
fine.
what's in this room?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be like a transitional
Transitional thing.
area.
So he just
foyer.
starts taking off that way.
Well, in a second. In a second. So
In a second.
he yells, and you guys hear this guttural, visceral, primal roar. To which you hear, "Come and kneel." And then he starts taking off.
Do you translate that for us?
Hey guys,
I think it's pretty clear.
why don't we let him distract the skeleton thing? We grab whatever's in the other room and we leave.
There's not a lot. There is an immovable rod.
There's an immovable rod.
Well, if he's our friend, we can
When I hear
help
him scream, can I hide?
Probably would be good to help him.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should help
Friend
him
and
out.
ally are two very different
Let's
things.
go ahead and
should
roll
be.
initiative
Oh, boy.
at this point because things are happening in some sort of
Ouch.
orderly fashion.
God damn.
Well, you can auto advantage yourself.
Can I roll for my best
worth it.
friend?
Sure.
You're king.
Your
I
best
already
friend, that's
rolled,
husbando.
Thank you.
Who's husband?
The ogre.
Will you want my 19?
You rolled with advantage?
Oh, this is the ogre. This is me.
I
Oh.
rolled a 17, so I'm like
Oh,
natural.
I am going to I'm going to like the second that he yells, I call forth Dwayne.
Oh.
Jesus.
Right? Or
Right,
Torin,
if-
actually.
If you get to do that, I definitely get to hide.
Well, yeah. No, you'll have to do it on your initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, here's a problem.
Yo.
According to Conjure Elemental, it takes 1 minute for casting time. Does the rock, because it's from Torin, like, is it different because it's not the spell and it's like a thing, or you tell me?
For now, we'll say it's an action, and we might revise that.
Okay.
For now, it's an action.
All right.
Dope.
Okay. So you rolled for Gutak.
He rolled a 19.
Gutak, highly Gutak's becoming Jeb. Slowly slipping into Jeb of the Bush Clan.
We all love Jeb, though.
Yeah, but they're very different.
Guys don't love Guta?
Okay,
We won't
20,
need to live
25.
much longer.
And then
What?
We won't need to love him for
I
much
should have done
longer.
the math. I did not, and I apologize for that.
21.
21.
okay, so Sebastian,
Then Oni.
15 and 20.
Nope.
Niet. Oh boy. He's writing a lot.
10 to 15.
10 for Aquila.
10 for the Earth Elemental, -1.
I got 11.
So Arquillo,
It's Riley, Arquillo, Dwayne.
Riley, Dwayne. 3 deaths.
Got big CX.
Agar rolled in a 9.
Okay, so you would be ahead of him. Chris, can you check on the audio for the... Okay, Sebastian, you are up as this mighty roar echoes throughout the cavern.
I will.
And just put Gutak 10 feet in front of you, because he was kind of like... not really waiting for you all.
Is he in the process of running or is he still screaming?
His bellow just finished.
So,
I would like to take the hide action.
Which you can do as a bonus action. Okay.
You want to go that way?
I'm going to go down the other. Like, I want to sneak down the other side. Away from the guy who's screaming, basically.
So it's 30.
having to move you further?
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
can
take the dash
dash,
action?
and...
I think I have to move at half
Audio
speed if I'm
described as
sneaking.
baller.
You are.
Oh.
So I guess my action dash would just give me 30 feet?
I guess
Okay.
that's true.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. So right now, so you're hide.
Should I get Dwayne?
So this is the time to hide. Stealth it up.
Is it
Actually,
on
not
your turn?
good. 18 stealth.
Good catch.
Okay. So Sebastian sneaks off, begins making his way down the other hallway. Oni?
Aquila, follow me. And I'll go with Sebastian.
How dare you use the parrot?
And I will hide. Or not hide, but... yeah, I'll hide as well. Because he's hiding. Looking at Aquila right now. Here we go. +1. So 17 to hide.
17. Okay. And now we go to Gutak. Gutak has a movement speed of 40, so move him 40 closer.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
That's it? He was here, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, I guess like I went a little more rounded. Whatever.
He was.
I'm trying to get this dude as
Bobbing
far away
later.
from us as possible.
Okay. Since he's not in melee, he's just going to use his action to dash.
Okay. Oh no.
He gets into melee.
That's
That's
great.
not good.
No, that's fantastic, man.
Okay.
Okay, this guy looks very welcoming.
That's not good for him.
He just needs to be
He does look.
gyrating.
He does look welcoming.
Just needs to be-
Behold!
yeah.
My lair.
I can show you my lair.
He's going the stone skeletal, the skeletal giant is going to.
Bitch slap him into an existence.
Well, actually, none of you know this, so
A thing happens.
a thing happens.
Does
Do
the
we hear
screaming- Does
anything?
the screaming stop?
I will tell you in a second.
Oh man, that would be so creepy.
I like it.
Dude's only got like 30 something hit
That
points.
wasn't working.
It's like,
Yeah. Right?
or like,
This is not a very strategic use of our ogre.
Okay.
We don't have control over said ogre.
we could have.
You don't know.
We could have?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, who's
Yeah,
up?
we could cast.
You don't know.
I mean,
Oh,
you
Riley.
have the initiative.
Riley, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah. Followed by Arquillo and Dwayne.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Dwayne will come
So I
out
didn't
on
hear
a ghost.
anything. I just want to see what I see down there. I might have sight.
Okay, you use your percent. It's
Yeah.
actually it's dark down there.
Oh.
Well,
got
light's
lights
still
on.
up though.
Yeah, what's the radius? It's dim within
30 feet.
30 feet.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's 20
60.
feet of bright and 20 feet of
No.
dim.
It's light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep. I'm pretty sure
she's got it pulled up.
Yeah, 20.
Damn.
20 of bright and 20 of dim, no?
20 foot
Oops.
radius.
Well, it
dim,
definitely sees
20
you.
additional feet. Until the spell ends, object sheds bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
So,
So
you
40
can
out.
see 40 feet dim light.
So that's your turn.
I guess.
Okay, you just move out, check, and you just see like darkness as the tunnel winds away. It's okay. It's Dark Willow's turn.
I told him to follow me, so
You did.
he will stealth.
Do we have a mini for Dwayne?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
I have it right here.
Ah, cool.
I'm waiting to cast him.
Stealth is +7, so that is a total of 15.
Okay. Agar, you're up.
All right. I am going to cast Dwayne under myself. And I'm going to as
Sounds about right.
Dwayne is coming up, I'm riding him, and I'm going to jump up to the roof and stick to the roof with my boots of spider climbing,
Oh, that's cool.
and I'm going to start walking that way on the roof.
Is it that?
And Dwayne is going to move his full movement, which is 30 feet. So that is thank you. So right now that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm right above him because I also move 30 feet.
Move 25.
I moved 25 feet. Thank you. Well, the first 5 feet I took with Dwayne.
Sure. That's fine. Sure.
Actually, you could have run on top of him and then jumped up.
I could have run on top. Yeah, so I can move probably 25 feet ahead.
You can move yourself 25 feet. in
All
front.
right.
I would say just count out
5,
the dots and then move yourself.
10, yeah.
Whatever, it's safe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25.
Okay.
There you go.
3 notes, you're up.
All right.
I am not stealthing.
Just kind of casually walk on forward and probably catch up to good old Dwayne there. And that's
I have a quick question. So he gets 30 feet and he gets 30 feet burrow. Does that mean that he has 60 feet total? No, okay. All right, fair enough.
We're doing diagonals or 5 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, you're just gonna move up?
I'll action dash below Agar.
Okay. So you make your way through the tunnel. You have dark vision,
I do.
right? Okay. What you see up ahead of you is Gutak kind of like pushed up against the side of the wall, kind of regrouping himself.
Oh shit, he's not dead. That's impressive. Way to heal.
Okay, Sebastian.
I will sneak as far forward as I can.
30 feet.
So his movements would be 15,
Right.
just movement, and then
Actually,
you
I
want to use
can
your action,
I can do an extra
your dash.
15, so I can do 45.
If you take your action, bonus action, and your movement to
Right.
move, yes.
Right.
Where are you going?
Chris.
The creature. I want to investigate the creature. I want to get into
you go.
range to investigate the creature as close as I can, but as far away.
Well, if you want to investigate, you got to get into melee. Otherwise, you're doing a perception check.
Straight, that's
He's
45.
cha- he's chained
I will-
up.
I'll get right up on him.
Push on that
Okay.
side.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I think his movement ended here though. Like his speed.
Oh, he's got plenty more
he's got
movement
plenty.
than that.
He's stealthing. He only had 45. Were you stealthing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He
only
has
had
45. That's plenty more than what he needs.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Oh, never mind. Well, he could have diagonally moved and still made it.
Whatever.
So he's in
help?
melee with this creature that is
Cool.
chained up to the wall. It's kind of dripping.
Like the skin is dripping, or there's dripping blood from him, or
Ambiguous.
It's tough to tell for Sebastian.
Okay.
It's not. It's weird looking. And as you are within his range, you kind of like catch you. No, your stealth is pretty high. All right, no, he doesn't know you're there. But the fumes, and there just seems to be this aura that pulsates around him.
I actually can't hide from him if he can see me.
Well, his head's down, so you're stealthing.
Okay.
I assume.
He's not
He didn't
lifting
hear
his
me,
head.
right.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of necrotic damage
Oh.
as just the fumes and the stench and everything just kind of swell inside your head and make you a little dizzy.
Think we didn't go left?
Remember, we have the mushrooms, everyone.
Yeah.
Which is an action to use during combat.
The mushrooms are?
If you want, yes,
Okay.
during combat.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over this. It came up last session. So, okay. Oni.
I will also stealth into the room.
Okay, move him as far as he goes.
Half movement. 15.
I mean, is that if? Yeah, because
I think if you're stealthing, yeah, it's
yeah,
gonna move.
that's all I can do then. Do I need to roll a new stealth roll or?
No, it carries over.
Cool. So 17 still. And do I see the immovable rod?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I would like to take my action to tell Sebastian to get the immovable rod.
Okay. Yes, and in fact, now that you probably still have detect magic up.
Yeah.
And yes, that rod is glowing within this room. Let me see if anything else was glowing within this room.
Ooh.
Is it deployed?
Nothing
currently
else
active.
within this room.
It's just floating there, holding skin flaps. Yeah.
Grab the skin flap rod.
Do you also want the flaps?
No, just the rod. Thank you though.
Agar probably wants the flaps.
It's
Probably.
Gutak's turn. Gutak is going to charge this way.
Oh no.
As he charges that way,
Oh shit.
the skeletal figure reappears.
Wait, but the skeletal figure ran that way
I
first.
know, but I'm running out of map.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
yeah, I
I'm
know.
saying.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. The skeletal. You don't know what happened, but basically.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what happened. Never mind.
skeletal-
Don't worry
yeah.
about it.
He did something,
Please
and then he
continue.
reappeared.
Please continue.
Okay.
Forgive my
and
interruption.
Gutak is going to. He's gonna attack the stone giant. So go ahead. You beat
So
Gutak.
bad.
You roll for me. He gets a
Yay!
+6.
Ogres. Awesome.
Goo attack.
15.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. You roll 2d6 +4.
8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 points of damage to this skeletal figure that just seems to absorb the damage. Doesn't even sort of flinch. He's just got like these really dried out bones, and he's wearing these furs that kind of cover just parts of his rib cage. And he pulls a great club out. He stares at Gutak, and he just pulls it back, and he's gonna make 2 slam attacks.
Cutting words.
I don't think you have line of sight.
I don't.
And a 15.
He's just lamenting his.
Oh, wait. Could Dwayne have
Station
action
life.
dashed to be below me? He didn't take his action.
Sure. 13, yep. God, I did not expect to bring an ogre into this. It's fine. Okay.
You should have expected the unexpected.
That's
Both attacks hit. Okay, so 2 slam attacks come down, and what you guys hear just reverberating in the rest of the cave is just this smashing of a club against flesh and bone. As
Kid is dead.
Royal flesh.
Which bone?
all of them.
that would be a
Important
medicine
one.
check.
Wait, there's gonna be a medicine check? What?
No,
No,
he's
he's
making
Figure out
searching.
which bone.
14, 21.
Made a bad joke to counter your
And
bad joke.
Gutak's out.
Bye bye.
The king has been dethroned.
Well,
husband.
At least he made me queen before he died.
Gutak just goes down.
He did make you queen
Just
before.
racking
he
up the
died.
titles, bro.
All
So,
queen titles.
Riley, it is your turn.
My king!
Command him.
He's king. I don't know which way to go. I follow Oni.
Would you like me to? No, Monkey's got it.
Did you action dash?
No. I will hold a sacred flame if something evil comes my way.
Actually, then he's going to use his movement to go this way.
Yep.
Gulp.
When he comes into sight, I yell that he's here. He's here.
He used some of his movement back there off the other map, so we'll put him there. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna move this for the sake of it.
Holding that sacred flame.
Okay, Arquillo, followed by Dwayne, then Agar.
Arquillo will stay where he is and continue to hide. He'll hold a crossbow shot.
Okay, so he pulls up against the wall
Yeah.
with his crossbow.
He and Riley.
Dun, dun,
are
dun,
ready.
dun, 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 dun,
Dwayne and Agar.
So Agar is yelling at them to. He's over here. He's on this side.
So you hear Agar's voice bellowing and echoing throughout the
5,
chamber.
10, and then I'm also going to make my movement. Dwayne is going to take his 2 slam attacks. That is a. Oops. Sorry. That is a 22 on the first one,
Hits.
and that is a 11 on the second one.
Hits.
And then
11 hits?
Sorry, 11? No. Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
And that
our
is
fault.
15 points of damage from Dwayne
been
on the
really
one slam
nice.
attack. So
That would have
Okay.
just been
as
really
he's
great.
gliding on the stone floor, he's gonna just like a fish out of water, and then just poof with a double fist on top of it. Agar
Yeah.
Agar is going to run across the top, take out 2 hand axes. Do I, from looking at it, can I perceive that I can catch and ride it?
God of War it.
I mean,
I imagine a guard like walking through town.
it's a large, it's a huge creature that there is surface area for you to be on.
I'm going to jump from the roof with the 2 hand axes and try to catch on it so I can ride it and just be on top of it so that it cannot attack me
Okay.
in a
Give
strategic
me-
area.
Well, there goes my plan to haste him.
Give me first an attack roll. Because
attack
you're jumping off with your axes on
Okay.
top of it.
I don't know anywhere to put you.
That is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. So you let go and you come down with your axes, digging right. So roll me some damage right into his collarbones.
Okay. No, I don't get to reroll that.
30.
So that's going to be, that is
Damn.
6 and 5 is 11 points of damage.
Okay, 11 points of damage. Now I need you. This is a little unconventional because you want to ride him.
I want to stay on him and just like dig one axe into him, put my other axe in, and take the warhammer and just kind of like smash it as I'm holding
so
on.
First of all, to hold on, this will be contested. This will essentially be grapple. I'm using it as a grapple. So contested athletics.
Oh, that's not good. Oh shit. So that is a 16.
30.
If I rolled a nat 20, I couldn't. Shit.
So you come down onto him, and then he just kind of reaches his hand back, and he kind of throws you off. So you do fall 10 feet. So you suffer.
He's 10 feet tall.
Oh,
Yeah, he's over 10. He's 15, but
that's actually not.
you only suffer 1 point of
inaccurate
damage
of a
Now
scale.
my heavy.
Bludgeoning.
This is just straight bludgeoning.
because you just fell. Yes.
So does my heavy armor master allow me no damage?
I don't know.
Did he throw you forward?
I mean, it's three any non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
It's non-magical. You fell. You
Okay,
take no damage.
So I take no damage. Cool.
Is he prone?
No, because
Okay.
that was a little unconventional.
All right, then I
landed
will
on
take
his
my extra attack to double-handed.
Well, so your first attack was to hit it.
I went with 2.
Right, but what I'm saying is you get 2 attacks. The first attack was to hit it, and then I used your second attack to try and grapple it.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and take straight attack with. Oh, when I hit it with the axe, do I feel that it was like less damaging than a normal attack?
No, you seem to take it.
Then I'll go ahead and instead of. My plan was to pull out the Warhammer, but I didn't.
3 notes, you're on deck.
So I will
Ready.
take my maul, and I'm going to make a distracting attack.
Okay.
So here's my first one with the maul. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That is 8 and 5 is 13 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
So that's a distracting attack, meaning that this just happens. The next person to attack it gets advantage.
He doesn't get a save. Oh, okay.
No, it just happens.
All right.
And then... Yeah, he's a huge creature, so I can't do that. Oh, wait, I didn't roll my superiority. Do I get to add my superiority die to a distracting attack? Yeah, I do, to the damage. 2 more damage for that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my other attack with my maul from the action surge, and that is going to be 22 to hit.
Hits.
No superiority die for that. I get to reroll that. That is 15 points of damage on the second one.
Woo! Tons of damage as a guard just wails into him, being dropped from the ceiling. 3-0, you're up.
I yell out loud, "Over here! Over fucking here!"
I put my 2 hands forward and just light, pleasant beams of white energy float out of both my hands as I cast haste and twin the spells to Dwayne and Agar. And that's my turn.
Thank you!
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dwayne has
That's a lot.
many hit points.
Okay, Sebastian, you are up as this sparkly white sheen comes over Agar and Dwayne and disappears, being absorbed into them.
Actually, can I take a few steps backwards? There you go. That's good.
Can I move into line of sight with the big dude? And then how does that work with me being
Are you
out
breaking
of-
stealth or?
No, if I can get there without breaking stealth, I would prefer not to.
You can see. He's got 3/4 cover if you stay. You can see him, but he's got 3/4
Okay,
cover.
so I will break stealth.
Okay.
I don't understand why, because he could get here
Right,
on,
but-
on this action.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'll do that then. And then I will
Okay.
use
Then,
my
then you have full.
action to cast Hideous Laughter on it. It
Okay.
saves at disadvantage.
Does. And it's wisdom?
Wisdom
or
save
charisma?
DC 16.
Fails. As he falls prone,
Nice.
this you hear the clattering of skeletal jaws as he just falls down, laughing for some strange reason. I'm gonna have to make you come up with jokes for that.
That's a good idea.
Oni.
Oni.
Actually,
will-
you also suffered more necrotic damage from being within that thing's
I
vicinity.
figured I would.
Do you tell them that you see it from this side, having gone this way?
So, to what?
10 total.
Whoa.
Well, we see Sebastian.
They don't know that
kinda
it's a
run
bend.
through.
but
We
they-
see Sebastian run through though. Or at least I
I
do.
mean, he should probably be able to see me.
I don't
You're
know.
hidden.
Not anymore.
I have detect magic up. He's bleeping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Oni.
Oni going through there. This thing is alive, right?
Oh, it's alive, but it's like
Chained up.
chained up and
No.
doesn't look in a good shape.
It's all sorts of fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll stop stealthing.
Okay.
I'll walk. Can you move me in to where the immovable rod is? 15 feet in or something, like halfway?
It's in that square. It's in
Yeah.
it's in the next square next to you.
Great.
Yes.
I will take the immovable rod.
Okay. You put your hand, click it, and like this, the sheets of flesh are gonna now have an immovable rod.
Yummy.
Sweet.
Try and shove it somewhere.
Okay.
And I'll take the rest of my movement to walk towards Sebastian. And I will. Was that my action?
It was just like a click, so
Cool.
we'll use that as free object.
I'll use my mushrooms to tell Arquillo to go around the other way.
Okay.
But I'll use the rest of my movement to go over to Sebastian.
So, essentially, okay. So for Tasha's hideous laughter, he essentially does nothing and then does a save at the end. But now it's just one straight roll. What's your DC?
16.
Fails. As he just continues to clatter and giggle along the floor. Riley?
I will follow Oni.
Cool.
Can someone move me? 15
Stealthing
feet?
or not?
No.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Keep going.
35, 40, 45, 50. Cool.
That's me.
As Riley interposes herself in front of the combat, and you can hear the echoes of bludgeoning damage echoing down the hall. That's what echoes do, they echo.
That is.
Arquillo runs around, Dwayne, then Agar, then Three Nose.
Dwayne is going to take his 3 attacks because he's hasted.
At advantage.
Oh, true. Okay, so I'll just do it this way then.
So yeah,
That is 9 plus 8 on the first one. That's 17 to hit.
hits.
The second one, oh, that's a 19.
Hits.
Like natural 19. Ooh, nat 20 on the third.
Okay.
Okay, so first attack. That is going to be 8 and 3 is 11 plus 5 is
Only a wild
16
magic.
points of damage.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't for my thing yet. Oh no, we're doing custom.
So
You
all
cast
right.
the spell greater than level
16
1.
plus
Done.
11
15.
plus nat 20 for this is 6 plus.
So what was the first damage?
The first was 16
Okay.
total.
Second.
The second one was 11 total.
Okay.
The third is I rolled 6, so that's 12 plus 5 is 17. So that's 44 points of damage from Dwayne. Then Agar is
So
gonna go.
hold on, he should be making wisdom saves after each attack with advantage.
After each
Each
attack.
time he takes damage, he makes a save.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually influence the damage though.
No, the damage doesn't.
But I'm
influence
just gonna
anything
assume
else.
he saves because that's insane.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well.
he succeeds on his second, so
He succeeds on the second one.
He's still
all that
prone.
still
He's still
happens,
prone.
but he's no longer.
Okay,
And
well
he's still
the
prone.
third attack I rolled an advantage. I rolled a 17 and a 20.
You would still get advantage regardless.
Right.
No, nothing changed for you.
Yeah.
Nothing changed for you.
Ignore
Just-
everything.
Oh,
keep
he's
going.
still okay.
Just,
all right.
Yeah, just
All
ignore.
right.
He's just lying there and getting beaten.
Yes, he's not. He's just
Okay,
not. He's
and
just
then
not laughing.
Agar is gonna
Stop finding it
take
funny.
his maul, and with advantage that is 9 and 9 is 18 on the first.
Yep.
That is a 21 on the second, and that is 14 and 9 is 25 on the third.
Rolling some damage.
So that I get to reroll these two. Okay, so that is for 2 attacks, 4, 12, 13 plus 5 is 18.
Plus another 5. That was 2
Oh yeah, plus 5,
23.
right? And then
How do you want to do it?
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
Fast.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I just want to get the last one in.
Yeah. No, that's. Okay, let's use up more time.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so Dwayne and Agar are just gonna they start beating on him, and then as the haste magic comes in, they just go and then you just see the bones and hear the bones crackling and jumping and all that until eventually the face is down and all the pelts are down and just there's a big dust of shit there.
So the dust clears, and you just see the wreckage and aftermath of Agar and Dwayne tag teaming the Tashud skeletal giant. And it's at that point that we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Hope you're enjoying Legends Die Live. We had to sneak off for a quick break. Now let's get back to the action.
Just keep
So
going
I
down.
have
the immovable rod, and there was nothing else magical in the room.
In that room, no, but you have a range of 60 feet, and as you approach, I took off the other map, but the rooms had the chamber had split off into 2,
Yeah.
and one of them continued down a winding hallway that continued into another room. The other one opened up into a smaller, self-contained chamber, and it within that chamber, things did light up.
I would like to check that out.
Okay, so you are spearheading. You're entering the room first.
Yeah, I'll notify the group.
Okay. You enter the room, and
Arquillo, hang back.
I will send more stuff to Narayan from the undead giant, and explain that it was in fact.
There is a lot of all kinds of fucked up shit in that other room with the chained up, nearly dead one.
There's a chained up, nearly dead one.
Yes, but
Is it the
also
same size as this one?
roughly smaller, more like good
Gutak.
king of ogres.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
Okay. So you walk in, and what you find within is a crude platform that was built out of rocks, nicely assembled, but it seems to be fairly symmetrical and fairly stable. You can see there's even a bit of mortar and stuff that's placed, and then there are individual columns that finish off in pedestals.
Okay.
And there are items. And then all along the interior of this room, you find like feathers and animal pelts, and there are actually a couple of soft candles glowing on a few of the pedestals. And let's see here, in terms of the okay, so slight change. There's nothing within this room that is glowing
Except the candles.
with a magical aura. There are other items within here, but you feel like a ping, some magical arcane force, like almost like a gravity that's drawing you kind of around the corner. But there's other stuff within this room if you want to like
Sure.
take a moment.
I'll do an investigation check.
Go for it.
With Sebastian's help.
Yeah.
Good job,
God,
Sebastian.
yeah. That is +4. 15. Anything of interest?
15. You find another tome, but it's not a magical spell book. It's more of a journal.
Yeah, I'll take that. And I will hand a bunch of the pelts. I'll just grab a bunch of them and toss them to Agar when I see him.
Okay. So you find the journal. You find a extremely large, half-broken giant mask. It's kind of hung up on the wall, almost like a trophy shield.
Yeah.
But like part of it's broken off. There are jewels and stuff encrusted within it. It just looks like a really ornate, fancy mask, the size of which is probably like they would fit a giant's face.
I'll call Riley over to check it
That's
out.
fancy.
Yeah.
I'm currently looking at the body hanging on the wall in the other room.
Then I will pick it up and take it to her.
The giant mask?
Yeah.
Okay. So as Oni is coming to you, like how are you looking to see if it's her? Or are you looking to see like what are you trying to ascertain?
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Why does it look like that?
Arcana check. Or nature.
Those are both intelligence.
Yes, they are.
13.
13. The features of this creature are definitely trollish. in nature.
Trollish.
Like it's deflated troll.
Like it is mocking you.
No, like in terms of the beasts that roam the warring wilds in other regions of the continent. This is a troll, which has various properties that you kind of hear from in terms of like folklore.
Trolls self-heal.
They self-heal. They have an aversion to like certain types of damage, specifically fire.
Does he look sick? Like, why is he melting?
You can't discern that with that roll. There's something off.
Does he look like he wants to be put out of his misery?
If I walk up around that time, I'm happy to try my...
Insight check as you kind of like amble into the room with this giant shield of a mask.
I am killing my rolls. 19.
19.
You really are. You're on fire tonight. It's
He
crazy.
seems miserable. More than anything else, from his demeanor, he perks up a little bit. He was kind of like slouching in his shackles, but as you guys enter the room, he kind of pushes himself back towards the wall and flexes his muscles as much as he can. But you can see he's pretty weak and emaciated. Like,
Oh, I speak anything right now. Hey, hanging man.
is that a concentration?
Nope.
Cool.
Does it matter?
I don't think because you
didn't take any
do
damage.
anything
Anything.
It lasts an hour.
I walked around. Hey.
Pretty much everyone walked around and the guard killed shit.
Hangman.
Yep. Well, no, Threenos hasted him.
He got
a guard killed
supported
shit
by
with
multiple
the aid
people.
of 3 dice.
Hey, hanging man.
And Sebastian.
Alley-oops.
Hey, hanging man.
Phew.
You wanna just go to sleep?
I want freedom.
You want freedom.
These
Kind
sweet
of
release of
melty.
the-
I'm afraid you're gonna melt everywhere.
This is how I exist.
This is how you exist. I mean, we all exist how we exist. I don't understand what that means.
What?
Fair.
There's some stuff I want to be doing.
A mushroom called Three Nose. I don't know if we have a suffering situation here, but I don't know what to do about this.
Does he look like he's suffering from any sort of disease?
If you're looking for disease, it'd be medicine. If you want to ascertain whether it's magical, it'd be Arcana.
That'd be medicine.
I'm looking for Arcana.
It's 24.
24. Definitely not natural. In fact, as you inspect the flesh, you're like, this guy should be dead. Like
16.
16. Whatever is afflicting him is definitely magical in nature. Did you roll with advantage?
No.
Roll again, because Sebastian's aiding you.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. Cool. So as Oni, as you kind of look around, you peer over the shield. You're looking at him. You look around, and you kind of get the sense that this is like a very crude laboratory of sorts. And as we're just gonna say, you still have detect magic up. You get a very like necrotic, like he pulsates necrotic energy, and so you know all these disparate threads begin to like link up with one another. Like it's a necromantic troll. Here's a troll that's been experimented upon and has some sort of necromantic essence to it that is keeping it in some sort of unnatural form of life. When everything that Threnos like says, like no pulse, like his flesh is like his muscles like rotted and like withered away.
I think this one has been animated from death.
I'll flash a divine sense to see if it's undead.
You mean it's a zombie?
No, it is undead troll.
Right, a zombie.
No, zombie is different. This is undead troll.
So it's not technically undead, but I'm just gonna give this to you. It does emanate a necrotic type of energy.
Oh, we already knew that. Okay.
But it's not technically dead. It's not technically an undead.
Should we like irradiate it?
Hold on, stream's down.
Stream is down for some reason.
What do you mean again?
This happened last time.
Happened last week, and a few other people have been having issues with the streams.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know. It could be coincidence. It could be.
Like people
I
in
think
DMC?
it's problem with servers.
Fuck
on Twitch.
you, Twitch.
We can.
What do we do?
We're back.
Oh, okay. Want me to
There's not
irradiate
much we
it?
can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiate it?
You want me to irradiate it?
As in.
Well,
kill
ask
it.
him. Ask him if he's suffering.
He said yes.
Ask him if Dardika or Dordica did this to him.
Who does this to you?
Would he like to die?
No, specifically Dordica.
Dordica? Guernica?
Yes.
It's that guy.
Yep. Well, Dordica is dead, so I don't care. Probably be better to kill it.
Does he look like he's like close to like if I just were like, whoop, sacred flame, he'd go down?
Not quite, but considering the fact that he's shackled, if you guys wanted to like ice him, you could.
Do you wanna
Ice.
ice him?
Ask him if he'd rather be set free or if he'd rather be.
Actually, he
Done.
preferred freedom now that I think about it, but like,
What
we're
he-
gonna let this thing drip all over the world. I don't think so.
Down again.
It is fine. Let's continue to play. We can
We'll
upload
upload
the
it,
file later to YouTube and simply inform everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell him it'll come back of its own accord.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, we'll keep it going.
It's out of our control.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand that it wants to be free, but do not get the inclination that this creature is going to be a peaceful creature. Not to mention that it literally emanates necrotic
Yeah, it kind
energy.
of smells.
Putrid, like ass and eggs. I'm gonna carry that to my grave.
So,
I held my tongue.
You shouldn't have.
just look away if you want, Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame. It's done.
Goes limp.
I'll go up, close the eyes again, and Your suffering is ended. May the broken god endure it for you.
If you do not mind, I'd like to try something. And I will ritually cast Identify on the body.
What are you
Okay.
carrying?
I'm gonna be undoing
Oh,
shackles.
yes, sorry. This is mask for giants, but it has a lot of gems. I figured perhaps you know which ones are good for your types of spells, like Revivify and so on. Give me 10 minutes.
As he like puts the mask down and he says that it's without giants, I cease doing what I'm doing, which I'll describe later, and I come back and I like look at the mask and I'm like,
So what were you doing?
I was writing notes to Narayan explaining what we found, where we found it, what it looks like, and I believe that I overheard that they said that it's a laboratory.
Yeah.
So I'll write that down. Anything that I find that might be beneficial or useful, like in the jars, one of them that may be useless that I don't think is important, I'm gonna uncork the jar, dump it out, and collect the drippings of the skin in the jar, and then cork it and send it to Narayan with the description saying what happened, what I found, and that a lot of the stuff got identified. What?
I also gave you a bunch of animal pelts.
Yeah. Well, no, the animal pelts I'm not gonna send. And I also want to include in my note that a lot of this, a lot of the descriptions of it being a necromancer's lab and this was used for necromancy was thanks to their assistants, the group's assistants.
Your allies.
Yeah, my allies and all
Gotcha.
that. This is courtesy of their information.
Cool.
I'm also going to send pieces of the undead giant, descriptions of that to Narayan, and I think that's it. Oh, and I want to ask about the mask if it's related to the.
You're asking Narayan?
I'm sending another note saying that we found this mask, and whatever information I get, I'm going to include it in the note, asking if it's related to the scar of the Concord,
Okay.
or what information he could provide about that. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff to do in like a handful
Oh, well, we're not
of
gonna.
minutes.
I mean, he can
Yeah.
respond whenever he wants to respond.
Right.
Now it's no longer one way, so it's gonna be a while.
You're that coworker who sends 10 emails a day instead of one at the end of the day.
Yes. Well, I mean, everybody was doing stuff, and I was like,
So you walk
I'm
over to the
throughout.
shield.
It's just a joke, dude.
It's accurate.
Sorry, to back up 1 second. In terms of harvesting things, I would say the only thing of interest to you that seems like it would stand out is there's a jar of seeds within the laboratory.
Ooh.
I want to take half the seeds and hold them with me, and the other half I'm gonna put back in the jar and send it to Narayan.
You have those seeds.
Did we agree that we should let them know at Vintar that we found the necklace with this, and it's related to
I thought you
the
already
harvesting?
sent that message.
Okay. Oh, did I already send it? Okay, I already sent it.
Sure.
Yeah, saying that it's
But yes, this mask, it is cracked obviously, but looks like it was for giants. But there are gems on it, so I figured this would be good for Riley spells if that is a thing. Otherwise, then good to sell.
Gems. How many gems are on it?
It's real, like a lot of the gems that are encrusted within it are like really fine detail. There's not like a lot of large gems. There's one sort of central diamond that you could use for your Revivify ritual. Should you need it?
Is the workmanship on this familiar?
History check, I guess.
I take out the bag of holding.
Is it advantage because it's stonework? No. Sorry, I'm considered proficient if it's history for stone-related stuff.
Yeah, but it's not stone.
Yeah, it's like precious gems.
Oh, you mean the gems? Oh, gotcha.
Like the work on it.
Okay.
14, unless I get to add my proficiency, which is 18.
You know enough that it's not made by dwarven hands.
Does it look like a Toji made?
No.
Okay.
How big is it compared to the opening of the bag of holding?
The whole mask? Oh no, the entire mask would not fit through as is. It's like you guys have like a satchel and you're trying to build like a shield. Like,
don't worry, I gotcha. I start trying to break it up the way that I can to
like take out to extract the gems or just to chop the shield in half?
whatever she wants.
Trinos picked up a pickaxe for this purpose.
There you go.
All right, and I'm much stronger now, and I'll hack away at it.
There you go.
Right. So what do you want from it? Do you want the whole thing?
Wait, turn it over on the other side. Let's look at this bag. Is there anything written on it?
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff written on it?
A little bit.
Ooh.
Can you understand it?
No.
What
doesn't
language
help.
is it?
But he's got comprehend languages up.
Is it still up?
I think it's an hour,
Is it a
right? Am I
concentration
wrong?
check?
Allow
Spell?
me to check.
He didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. He got hit by the necrotic damage.
Also, he would have been concentrating on.
did, but he
Tasha's.
also exactly Tasha's.
Yes. So he would have dropped it.
It is not concentration. It looks like
And how long does it last?
An hour.
1 hour.
So he's good.
But yes, he understands it. And the script that comes up, it just says the word Nashmore family.
Oh.
Does that sound familiar to any of us?
Does to Sebastian.
No,
Nashmore?
just like there's no check involved. There's no possible way you guys
Okay.
would know this.
I will include that in the note to Narayan and ask for him to contact people from Fintel to see if the history of the giants in Fintel might be relevant in some way.
I keep thinking that Narayan's a woman. I don't know why.
He's a great man with a beautiful wife and a fantastic son.
All right. Well, we can just
Okay.
like break it up into pieces, or take out all the gems, or however, whatever is. Maybe just break it up into pieces.
Where did you find
I'm
that?
on it.
Where did you find that pickaxe?
Down in over yonder cave.
I go to yonder cave, look for another pickaxe, and then come back to help him.
Okay, easy enough. However you guys decide to do with the shield, we'll deal with that later. You manage it. You take some time.
I don't like that this was good.
You
Oni,
never
since-
know when you're gonna have to pick something.
Since you had investigated that first chamber looking for magical items, you saw that raised platform, and now you kind of go back in there and take a second look at it. And it seems gives you vibes of like a burial chamber, almost like a catacomb type deal. You get this. Everything here was hung very deliberately in a nice fashion.
We
The
are in a
feathers
crypt.
were splayed out in like an artistic fashion.
Okay. I notify the group.
Whose crypt?
Nashmur? Probably.
Oh.
Well,
There-
now it is also
You-
Gugax and others.
And you still have that ping of like there is magic in the
talk.
vicinity.
Whatever
Mario
his
hide?
name was. Also, I get the sense that there is magic stuff over there as well.
Is there a throne anywhere?
Well, I guess
Okay,
that's what we
this
came
one.
here for.
It is, but do we want to perhaps move things around in here? Oh, Dwayne,
He moves over.
could you tell Sebastian if there is, or Riley, rather, if there is anything of interest below the ground?
Dwayne looks at you because you're the only one that spoke to him last. Oh no, wait, you haven't spoken to Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne.
Sebastian,
Oh, that's me.
but Sebastian's got comprehend language.
Oh,
Wait,
so
he's
she
got
understands,
tongues.
but she's got
Oh,
tongues.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, Dwayne.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we know each other.
What'd he say?
Oh, can you like seismologize this place?
It is. Yeah, okay.
No use big word.
Can you like see if you detect anything under the ground? Right? Is that what you want?
Below the ground, yes, something that is
like
like a
any
creature
Creature
or armor or
or what?
something that is not natural.
Anything that's not stone. Or bugs.
He just goes into the earth and he's gonna go his 30 feet movement until he senses something. He's gonna go for 60 feet until he senses something of that description and then come back.
So he disappears below ground as if he was dipping below water.
He has tremor sense up to 60 feet.
He doesn't find anything.
Okay.
He comes back. No.
Good job.
If an elemental could smile.
Elementals don't smile. But if they could.
But if they could!
I'll recast detect magic if I feel like it's heading out.
It's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. As we walk into the other chamber, I can lead the way if you like.
As you walk into the next
Actually,
chamber,
I got Kujul. I can't really see.
I'll go. I'll lead the way.
Thank you.
I assume Riley still has her lights up.
Yeah.
Still better idea for I got to go first.
Okay, you guys make your way into the next chamber. It opens up into another Y passage, and at one of the forks in the Y, you see what looks like just a body in tattered. Sorry, not a skeleton in tattered robes.
Like standing?
No, like
Okay.
just splayed on the ground, like
Does my detect magic pick anything up from that?
Wait, displayed?
things.
Like, because it was intentionally
Wait, there's a
laid
what?
out?
Splayed, not
Sorry, I missed
displayed.
it. What?
Yeah.
no displayed.
Oh, displayed.
All right.
Okay, yeah, so intentional.
Yes.
Okay, what does my detect magic pick up?
The skeleton on the ground, from two of its hands, you get pulsating two different rings.
God damn, there's so much loot in this place.
That's why we came here.
All right, well.
Okay, everyone, let's check for traps.
Go for it, Sebastian.
So I
Oh,
guess-
Dwayne can tremor sense for traps.
For traps?
Can he?
No, for movement.
Oh. I don't know how tremor sense works. 17 investigation for Ugar.
Are you rolling for Sebastian?
Yeah, I just rolled 17
Okay,
plus
cool.
Taco's vision.
a lot. Sebastian walks over and he does notice that there are in fact traps. And he walks up to one of the passageways that moves down, disappearing out of sight. And there's a set of rocks that have been stacked in such a way on a single beam that if someone were to knock that beam, it would cause a cascade, like a small, avalanche. Which cave-in. There you go. Words well. Which reminds you of what happened to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. When Sebastian and I were here, I think that the big mean guy that we killed,
the one that nearly killed you and then
Right.
it almost killed me.
that wasn't great. But he collapsed the tunnel kind of like that, and so I think if we hit that there stick in the wall there, we'll get trapped in.
Not great.
Oh, can we like
We'll
make
simply
it to
avoid
where
it.
it won't trigger?
You mean disarm trap?
Yeah.
Sebastian!
I'm on it.
Thank you. Arquillo, helping?
Sure.
Or learn from him?
12 plus whatever his stats are. Yeah, it's fine. You guys are moving at a slow pace. So
Very good.
he doesn't disarm it so much as he reinforces it,
Oh, better idea.
so that it doesn't it's not going to go off that easy. Like you
More
have to put some
difficult
effort.
to set off. That's
So,
good. I would
we,
like to
like,
take the rings from
Mage
the,
hand the rings?
I do have mage hand. I can do that.
You do?
Yes.
That there's a good idea.
I will use mage hand to take the rings from the corpse. It is really dragon claw like thing.
it's an ethereal dragon claw,
Yes.
almost like the ghostly dragon claw
Yes.
goes and
Cerulean.
extracts the two rings easily enough and just brings them back into your palm.
What they do? What they do?
Give me 10 minutes each. 20
Oh,
minutes.
you
A lot of
don't have,
downtime in this cavern.
we don't have
I mean,
to.
if we're taking 20, we might as well take a short rest.
Are you hurt?
I'll take a short rest.
Wait, no, I don't get shit. I don't get anything. I'm a sorcerer. Never mind.
All my action surge and my superiority dice are back.
I can use spell
Are you taking a
slots.
short rest?
Are we really? I was.
I mean, he's taking 20 minutes to do it. We
I
might as
can
well
use
just short
spell
rest.
Are you gonna
slots
do
when I
another
can do
10
this
for-
later. It's really not
Is
a
it just
big
another
deal.
10?
No, well, it's I
Yeah.
think it's 45.
It's 30 to 60.
Sure, we'll call it 30.
I am going to take 20 minutes.
So you take an extra
Alright.
10 for a short rest.
Sure.
I
Okay.
don't get anything back for that.
I'll keep watch. I don't have the rest.
Same.
Okay, Riley, roll a percentile for me.
I will watch the other side.
87.
Did you spare the dying? Okay.
No, fuck an ogre.
How dare you just speak about your king that way?
Fuck Gutak! What do you mean?
You mean what I mean?
I didn't get the joke.
There is no joke.
You were just so chummy with him and then he died.
No,
Fuck.
Riley was chummy with them. Kelsey was not.
Who am I talking to?
Kelsey right now, I rolled 87. Riley
Yeah,
didn't roll
nothing
87. Guys, nothing happened.
So these rings
Sweet.
are
Okay, you have a ring of protection, which is a +1 to AC and saves.
Whoa.
Damn.
And you have something else that's known as the Ring of the Ram, which is a little more complicated.
it's the pushing one.
God!
You know what that
have-
is?
Yes, I do.
It's Terry and Derry.
You have
Exactly.
3 charges,
Yeah.
and you can expend a charge You make an attack roll with a +7 to hit, and if you hit, the creature takes force damage, and then is pushed 5 feet away from you.
Cool.
You can also use it to break objects, but essentially you have an ethereal ram head that appears and deals force damage as well as pushing.
Do you mean a war goat?
Would you like
An ethereal war goat.
So I explain all of that to everyone. We no longer have the mushrooms up.
It's true.
Would you like the ram ring?
You guys don't have to like sort it now.
I don't think so.
Do they require like attunement?
Yes, both of them do.
Yes, both of them do.
Okay. I've got 1 slot left for attunement. So I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. It's not necessary. I'm good.
Does the ram ring recharge every day, or is it just 3 uses and it's done?
Oh no, it recharges.
Okay, cool.
You can use the ring of rams.
Well, I'll take either one if you want me to.
I give
I
him
think
ring of rams.
Sebastian might benefit.
Sebastian
from
is
the-
full up.
Okay.
Arquilo,
That's me. Hey,
what do you think about this?
you have a ring. I have a finger.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know. I have a lot of fingers. Actually.
You have quite a few
I need
little
more
claws.
rings. I need a ring for each finger,
Hell
is a what?
yes.
preferably magical.
It'll help him stay alive.
I need 10 magical rings.
Yes, it would.
I mean,
You can
Would you
only
like
get a-
this one, friend?
What is it?
It's
I want it.
all right.
wait, no, don't just get this. Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
This is very nice of
He's
you.
basically, I'm putting my head on his snout and just like, calm down.
You just feel like scrapes of dragon claws.
I'll get you something neat later.
You're no fun, Uncle Agar.
I hand my flask. Take a drink. Be silent. I hand him my flask.
I take the flask.
I'm trying to be silent. I'm trying to be sneaky about
Sleight
it.
of hand. What's your passive?
15.
Not enough.
Ah!
9.
So you see him doing it. Do you want to intercept?
Yeah. That's the contestant.
Contested dex checks.
Dex.
Yeah.
Disadvantage
17.
For him or Arquillo?
He's trying to slip it to Arquilling, so you're intercepting.
Yeah.
8.
Just a small drink.
Yeah,
What's wrong
Okay.
with you people?
as you were.
As you were.
Before he drinks too much, I swipe it back.
Give him the right
That's
blast.
good. That's plenty for now. You'll get more later. Be a good boy and stay silent.
Give it a
Right.
Constitution
So
save.
he's like
It's a 9 plus whatever.
Hand in the right
not
blast.
great.
He's proficient. No, he's proficient, so it's fine. plus
he's
3.
like the child. So anything you're gonna give to him, just like ask. At the very least, these two.
What'd you call me?
You just gave them alcohol without asking us
He's
to.
old enough to drink. He can walk.
Getting mixed messages here.
He's old enough to walk. He's
And
old enough
kill.
to drink.
If you're
I
old
don't
enough,
have to kill.
if you're old enough to walk, you're old enough to drink. That's
is-
the dwarven way.
Terrible.
I mean, pretty
Terrible.
much.
Terrible.
What do you-
Why? How old are you? Old when you? I mean, that's just.
I was like
Arquilo, put this on.
19.
Ring of protection.
Actually, I was with you guys.
There'll
When
be
you first
another.
Yeah.
What?
How long does attunement take?
Oh, you sweet child.
Don't sweet
But
child.
we can do that while we're walking, right?
Sweet child, I'm not yours.
I'm like 80 years older than you.
He may or may
Actually,
not
no.
finish it in the time.
That's fine.
Depending on what happens.
Okay.
So Arquilla has the ring of protection.
Arquilo has ring of protection.
Cool.
With
him.
parental approval.
Ugh. I mean, yeah, okay.
Is there anything else
Enjoy
in
the
this
ring
room?
of ram.
Thank you.
Look, it'll be useful. We're on the mountain.
There are 2 passageways that
comes
disappear
away,
on
like
site.
you're our guide,
So
so,
you have to
it'd be great if
explore.
you can push them off
It's
hills if
going
something
away
happens.
From the entrance.
Sure.
There's more to explore
I
in
was
this
thinking
cave.
more along the lines of it is more
It
convenient
is.
for a
It
caster.
is an endless series
to
of
have the
passageways. So
distance.
you just entered like a new
I
passage.
mean, I got a distance on my own, but okay.
Well, yes, but
Do we want to
this
keep
is
going
more
or do we want
situational.
to turn around and leave?
Let's stay here for a bit longer. We'll see what else we can find, and then
Spit in my own nose somehow. How is that possible?
What?
Kind of impressive.
like a.
Riley, have
Well-
you been drinking?
Yes.
let's.
So you know.
I think a bubble popped and like. Anyway, go on.
Let's just search for a bit longer, see what we can find, any good information or something.
How long have we been here? Now it's been at least 1 hour.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, it's roughly around noon. So let's
It took us
Have some
3
lunch.
hours to get here.
we'll cook a bit. We'll have some lunch. We'll look for a bit more. We'll stay here the night, and then tomorrow we'll make us beeline towards Gorventia.
I don't think that is a good idea.
I don't think we should stay here with all those dead ogres outside. What if someone like animates them or something?
I agree. Also, dead creatures tend to attract vulture-like
Wyverns.
behavior. Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
we killed everything here, and we'd be in here for the night, no?
I don't think that is a good idea. I think we should head back
Okay,
north
then-
as
then-
soon as possible.
Fair enough. It's noon right now.
I mean, I'm happy to continue exploring, but I don't think we should stay here.
All right, let's just go for one more map of the DM, and then we'll head out.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Do not explore this cave just to do everything that
No,
I
I
planned.
genuinely would like to go through.
I genuinely want to explore.
I want more things.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I
Exactly
suppose.
right.
That's a good.
Both
I
of
like
these
that's a
things.
good saying.
Sure, dip your toes, jump into the deep end. That's what I'm hearing.
So is Dwayne gone because it's been an hour now? Well, I mean, I don't know if it's been an hour since I summoned him.
Roughly.
It's
No, because it only would have been. It's
been half an hour.
minutes. Yeah, half hour.
plus
you are
2
right,
minutes of
yes.
battle.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, so we continue through the path. I will recast detect magic.
Another 10 minutes.
Well, I can do it walking, yes.
But you won't finish until 10 minutes in.
That is fair.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. So just remove the bottom two.
Yeah,
No.
Mobby.
Static clean.
You come to a fork in the road.
What is the green stuff?
You don't know.
What does it look like?
Do you like approach that path?
Without touching it, yes.
Okay. You approach and you notice that the tunnel leading off to, there are two tunnels, one to your right, one to your left. The left one looks a little more narrow and kind of winds around. The one to your right just goes in a completely opposite direction. As you approach the pathway on the left, the walkway breaks off into a pit.
Can I see what's at the bottom of the pit? So the green is a
Perception
pit.
check. Actually, yeah, go ahead, perception check.
Wait,
It's
so
10
it
feet.
breaks away, but he doesn't fall in?
No, I don't
He
step
see-
in.
Right.
Oh.
Like, he sees the pit.
That was almost not bad.
That was almost not bad.
It says 10 and 15. Is that the
8.
Don't worry about those. 8?
It's a nat one.
I mean, it's a nat 1, but 8.
8. Oh,
My passive is 17.
yeah.
No.
You'd have to jump down to investigate. You're not quite sure.
Dwayne, hold this. I give him the rope, the 100-foot rope tied around myself,
You just scale
and
down.
start belaying down.
Okay. You belay downward, and as you get downward, you notice that there's like this weird series of like plant-like life. They're like vines.
Are they moving?
Not currently.
Jumanji. This is about to be Jumanji.
I am going to light a torch and let it drop to the bottom.
Okay. As you do that, the vines kind of start writhing in pain.
Pull me up!
Do they also smell like ass and eggs?
Everything in my world smells like ass and eggs.
I pull the cord, like, pull me up, pull me up! Dwayne pulls me up.
Dwayne just like pulls you up.
Thank you very much. I put my spider silk rope away. Okay, so these plants look like they're alive, and I put some fire and they look like
Why
they're in
would you
pain.
put fire on them?
Well, I wanted to see what's at the bottom of the pit.
you should
could
know
not see
all
it?
plants are alive.
Well, yes, but plants shouldn't move.
What do you mean? When the wind blows, they move?
Yeah, but they shouldn't move of their own
And there are
accord.
plants like the mushrooms that where they simply move and it's just the way they are.
Mushrooms aren't plants.
Kind of like plants.
No,
They're fun guys,
they are fungi.
like us.
Okay.
Sort of.
Does this?
Yes! My first pun face bomb!
There you go.
Possibly ever.
Does this look like it was man-made? Sorry, does this look like it's man-made?
No.
Would you break it?
I'm just kidding.
Stonework check, whatever the fuck that is for you.
It would be a history check, and I have proficiency if it's stonework. That is 16.
It does look, the pits look man-made.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in history check and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
They're man-made, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
By whom?
Okay, so do we want to go through
By
here?
whom?
Yeah, so it's actually like 18. Like 20, unnatural 20 or
Probably
something like that.
giants.
An intelligent creature of some sort. that
Great.
was-
Why would we know?
Why don't
So
we just?
somebody put this is considered a trap or something.
How wide is it?
It looks like 5 feet.
We can just jump
5 to 10.
over it.
Yeah,
right?
I wanna jump. Wait, you know what? I don't need to jump. I'll use my spider climbing boots and I'll just continue to explore this way.
Okay, you continue to explore. That's fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spider climb on the wall and head over here. Should I remove that?
Yeah, sure, we can just take them all off because it's pointless.
Diesel.
Okay. I'm yelling back, explaining what I'm seeing.
That wasn't bitter.
No, I didn't think it was.
So I continue to run to go along the side.
Well, hold on a second.
I'm okay.
Champion.
Okay.
So
As I'm walking on one side, Dwayne is.
Oh, all right, because you're walking. All right, no, you make it.
Yeah, no, I'm walking on the wall.
All right, yeah,
Don't
I
navigate
forgot.
Now hold on there, champ.
Hold on there, champ. Keep doing what you're doing.
So I'm walking along the side of the cavern wall, looking down at the pits, dropping torches to see if I see anything of interest at the bottom. Dwayne is. Where'd Dwayne go? Dwayne is burrowing
wall.
into the side of the wall.
Sure, of course
on the
he
other
is.
side. And we're gonna continue this way. I'm yelling back all the time, seeing what we see.
Eventually, we're gonna stop hearing you.
Yeah. All right.
So
Do I
we
see-
should go the
so-
other way then.
Anything of interest along that path?
Not really.
Okay, I see this path.
Yep.
Dwayne, go see if this leads back to the same place. He's gonna just.
Yep. Dwayne pops out like out of water.
And he just signals you guys to come this way.
Does he talk to me?
Tongues is probably gone by now.
This way is clear.
Yeah, it's been over an hour.
Oh. What did he say?
I don't know. I don't speak primordial.
Oh,
He goes,
wait. Shit.
3 words.
Character development moment for me.
He speaks Terran.
Do you speak Terran?
Terran is a subset of primordial.
Yeah,
if you
you
speak
should be able to
primordial, you
speak
speak Terran.
Do you speak Primordial?
Why the fuck do I understand him?
Wait.
I said 2 days ago.
You speak Primordial?
Not that I knew of.
Oh my god, that's
That is the language of the
amazing.
elements.
Right.
been-
I don't speak that language.
Apparently, you do.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know this character yet.
How are you so smart with languages, but you're so dumb?
So Dwayne tells you that this path is clear
Okay.
and to follow and meet up with a guard.
Did he walk or did he earth glide?
He's half and half on the wall.
It's periscoping.
Yeah, he's periscoping on the wall.
Just the fucking thing's head is just.
That's exactly right.
Okay, do we follow the way?
yeah, let's
You,
follow.
you can just move them all the way up. There's
There's nothing here.
there's nothing.
that was
This
the-
was supposed to be, you know.
A potential circumvented.
This was supposed to be you and the Trollgers
Oh.
chasing you through.
This isn't anything right here? This trap that you drew?
Dude. That's me erasing shit. There.
You didn't erase it! It's not my fault! There's no erasure!
Oh no, that is something.
It's a trap, right?
No. No, actually, yeah. Hold up.
Doesn't my detect
DM remembers
magic
his
pick
notes
up?
now.
You know, you guys. This part of the area, and this wasn't an issue for a guard, but this part of the area is raised up. So like you come to basically a sheer wall.
Okay.
This is a sheer wall?
Yes, correct. And it's what, 15 feet, something? I don't know. There's a number.
Ask Dwayne if we can hitch a ride.
Dwayne is gonna work as an elevator.
So,
Go ahead.
right. Well,
Fucking hate
so
Dwayne at this point.
That was supposed to be
Okay.
a really like
Can I just-
important.
No.
That was supposed to be an important story moment because Trios didn't know he spoke primordial.
Oh!
He was not aware
You just found out you
that
speak.
he heard it and was very
This
confused
is why
by
we
the
can't
fact that he
miss
understood
moments.
it.
Wait, so you speak a language that you didn't know you spoke?
Yes, out of game. But
No, get
this-
back
No,
in
it's
here!
in game.
Trios is very confused. I don't get why I understood that.
You speak with me. Oh wait, you're saying that in common. Never mind. He doesn't
Right.
understand you. Sorry. Bye.
Understood what?
Yes.
You understood the rock speak?
Right.
It's called.
Did you cast tongues on yourself? Because that will do it.
I don't think so. Well, maybe.
Wild magic,
Yeah,
maybe.
I did
magic
not see
comes
you
out of
cast
nowhere.
anything. I can detect magic
This
right
is
now.
strange. Are y'all speaking, Mr. Dwayne, speaking common
No,
tongue?
he speaks Terran.
He looks at you, turns his head sideways like a dog.
I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not sure either, honestly. But apparently you know a language.
What
that
is the
you did not
personality
know
of a
before.
rock?
Perhaps it has to do with whatever you are.
Personality of a brick.
Pretty rigid.
That'd be interesting.
Or perhaps it is your god.
They'd probably make more sense.
Do I know anything
I'm not
about
sure that it
Onusk
would.
and like, is he close to the earth or like, do we
Illusion
already
check.
do this? Sorry, I don't know. Maybe we've already done this. Probably we have. Illusion. Where's it?
What color is your skin? Gray. Blue?
15!
Great.
Onusk is indirectly associated with the earth just because of his association to like death and burial and stuff. But there's nothing elemental about Onusk's lore.
I wonder if I speak the whole language. That'd be interesting.
Perhaps I could dedicate some time to learning about you and Onusk.
You're welcome to. I'm an open book, friend.
Wait, his skin's gray?
Yes.
The tattoos across my face, which I really need to come up with a canonical description of. I'll say they have changed to kind of probably a lighter orange color at this point.
They've changed color? Your tattoos changed color? You're like a mood ring?
Yes.
Kinda.
What were they before?
I don't know, blue. I think they were blue the first time.
Holy shit.
Well, you can't really see them, so
It's a very subtle change.
Do you know that your tattoos change colors?
They have, and I'll kind of hold up my hand, and there's a couple different things there. Yeah, it's just I don't know what they do.
You don't.
just put us over.
Are you guys walking? Like you guys are having this conversation?
Yeah, but we're like over by
You
the
don't
sheer
know?
wall.
Wait a second. How often do they change colors?
I haven't picked up a pattern really. It just kind of seems to happen. I start kind of like nervously tracing the tattoos on my hands.
You know, you could get a dragon tattoo.
What?
I'm not particularly a fan of tattoos.
But also, that is not a great idea.
Hold on. You don't like tattoos, but you have tattoos? I think they're really cool.
Well, thank you.
Wait, you got them, but you don't like them?
I think I had them forever.
You were born with tattoos.
I at least don't remember getting them.
He doesn't remember a lot of things. It's weird.
From the top, you hear a guard. Oi! What's taking so long? What's happening?
He's a mood ring!
Sorry, friend.
He's a what?
It's nothing.
There is a
it's
sheer
nothing.
wall in front of us.
Right.
Willow comes up and like sniffs your tattoos.
Why is everybody touching him?
He speaks to Dwayne apparently, but he did not know that he can speak to Dwayne.
Wait, you what?
I guess I can speak the rock man's language.
Yes.
Tell him.
What's it called again?
Dwayne?
No, the language.
Terran.
Well,
Terran?
Primordial.
it is primordial, but specifically elementals
I'll have to
have
write that down.
subsets.
You can speak to Dwayne.
He says you smell.
I guess so.
Who says I smell?
Dwayne!
Dwayne said I smell.
Not that I heard.
Can he smell?
Mr. Dwayne, can you smell?
I don't know.
He has. I mean, he.
No.
You have a sense of smell?
Yes, he can smell.
He can smell.
It's just a bit obstructive.
Yes.
Right, he can smell.
And he thinks I smell bad.
Do you think Gar smells bad?
Are we focusing on the wrong thing right now?
Probably.
Yes.
It's D&D. Is there a wrong?
Mr. Dwayne, would you mind giving us a lift over this ledge?
No. He's gonna halfway into the thing and just kind of,
Elevator.
and then go back down and just.
He's like the old person escalator up the stairs.
That's exactly what he
My
is.
God, can you throw down your rope?
Hover round.
We've got Dwayne. What do you need? You'll go make 2
What
trips.
if I fall? I'm very tall.
Okay.
Thank you.
You guys climb your way up.
After we get up there, he says, "You're welcome." Okay. That'd be funny if you watched movies.
What?
I don't.
I don't know.
I also didn't get the
What's a
reference.
movie?
Moana? I hate all of you.
Oh yeah, he does. He does say that.
Amateurs.
Dwayne has a rock formation on his head that looks like
Oh my
a mane
God.
of black hair with curls.
This is the worst.
Very Hawaiian, French,
He's all
Polynesian,
tattoos. Sure.
Islander style.
Sure. Canon.
Um,
And he's a druid.
he goes, "You're welcome." All right, let's keep going. Wait, so hold on. What do you mean you speak primordial?
You gave him Dwayne.
I'm
I regret everything.
as confused about this as you are.
He speaks primordial. He does not know why or how. And he also has tattoos. He does not like them, but he also does not know why or
Did
how.
I hear you offer him a dragon tattoo? That's a horrible thing to do.
That's what I said. No,
a
that's not what I said. I said
No,
it's a
don't.
bad
That's,
idea.
that's a very. But don't take. You only get one of those when you die.
I just continually tracing. I don't particularly care for tattoos. I mean, they're fine if you have them, but
Yes.
I grab his hand, pull it, and just like inspect the tattoos. Are they familiar to me that may have seen them somewhere in the high seas?
Brent, you really got to work on your personal space.
Nothing?
He's very bad at that.
Not even a check.
Nope.
Oh, nothing I recognize, mate.
We had this small tiefling
Wait, so
friend
hold on.
before, and he would grab the horns and move them around.
That's pretty rude.
I'm
Very rude.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to being. Okay, we'll talk about my bedside manner later.
Your
Bedside.
bedtime manner.
What
Bedside.
are you talking about?
My
We are not in
politesse.
bed.
We'll speak of my politesse later. I'll work
Oh,
on it.
that's better, yes.
You need to help me with that.
I understand.
There we are.
So you've got memory issues.
I mean, not particularly. I just don't know much.
Well, I know people of both. Did you get bonked on the head?
Don't think so.
Yes. When
I
we
feel his
fought in
head.
the troll guard.
Look,
I pull him down and
You
feel
need to
his
stop
head.
touching me.
I'm sorry.
Trying to fix the
May
mohawk
I
a bit.
feel around your head to see if
What
you've got
are you
some
gonna-
kind of injury that may.
He nearly died against the troll guard. Of course he has injuries. Probably on his head. A lot.
Okay. All right. I won't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pat him
Let's
down.
let the fighter do the medicine checks, huh, guys?
What's a fire?
Fighter.
Fighter.
I was just joking about the dragon
I'm
tattoo.
familiar with battle's wounds.
Me
That was
too.
a joke.
I'm
You all
familiar with
realize
giving them.
that we are still very much in the middle of layer of necromancers and undead giants and such.
Yep.
Right. We should maybe have this conversation a bit later on.
Probably, yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
thought we were just walking and talking, but okay.
I mean, yes, but we should probably be more aware of our surroundings.
Zero.
That's what Sebastian's for.
Half the time.
You don't even see Sebastian. He's like disappeared into the shadows.
Yep.
He's keeping track of the environment.
When you came to and had your memories or
I
something.
thought we were.
I was raised in a church. I didn't lose a memory.
Okay. All right. So as far as you can remember, you were raised in a church.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is really not the time.
I agree
Oh,
with
I'm
that.
sorry. Fine. I'm just trying to understand. All right. Let's move on. So we're there.
You should make a note. So to bring up later.
You guys enter another chamber, which is dark.
And vaguely vagina shaped.
Vaguely.
You know, I realized that when I drew it.
Did you? Yes!
I don't think that's true.
It's vaguely vagina shaped.
You guys got to find the G spot. So
That's not a real
not a
thing,
real
you
thing.
fucker. Thank you.
Dwayne has tremor sense. He can find it. He can feel. He
All
can feel around for it.
I'm decapitating this conversation.
You started it.
Let's fenestrate the conversation.
You guys enter. Hashtag emergent.
Yep.
You guys enter this chamber. In the middle of the room, there's a giant fissure. It's a large open pit. What's funny about the word fissure?
Fissure.
It's a large open pit.
Oh, fissure. Okay.
No, that's accurate.
Fissure. I don't know. I
heard
thought
fissure.
like a cave fissure.
I was stuck
That's
on
what I heard
vagina
too.
Yeah, I thought it was like a giant. Like we're about to have some gourmet meat.
There's
shit
a hole in the middle.
at the floor.
that looks like a vagina.
Honestly, I thought that was the clit.
We skipped this room.
Do we notice those drawings, or were they also erasure?
So you guys were in and out in a flash.
That was a terrible time.
I mean, you guys didn't manage to penetrate.
God damn it.
I think we found our highlights.
This has really just descended into chaos. We need Kyle.
I've spent too much time listening to the Adventure Zone.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I take a torch and throw it down the
This is like a grog shot, but the female form.
Yeah.
There's an immovable rod joke in here somewhere.
The music's not very fitting.
It's so appropriate.
Oh, that's funny.
Hashtag immersion.
Yeah.
Stand around to the edge.
I'm really glad you
Clamoring.
did this, Mike.
Me too. Me fucking too.
That's a bad choice of words.
Hey. That was so good.
All right, just get it all out. Just get it all out.
I think we're good.
We can't be done.
I think we're good.
Every
run out of
pun,
jokes.
I'm okay.
just get it all
Sex
out.
jokes, there's so
lay it
many
out
there.
there.
We can't just.
Can we be adults?
It's
Can we,
really hairy.
We can
Can we
try.
adult now?
Can the
Okay,
vagina
are
feel
you
the tremor?
so you're proud of
sense?
yourself? Do you feel good? Do you feel better?
Okay.
It's a hairy situation.
Oni is back. And that.
I stand upon the mons and look into the crevice.
I don't like anything that's happening.
Yeah, I think we're moving on.
Everything is just bad.
Okay.
We broke the
good.
DM. He's so broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I throw a torch down.
Perception check.
No, sorry. 22.
This is the highlight.
22.
22. You look into the fissure.
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 Fissure. There are no Z's in it.
No, that's how it's
Two
pronounced.
S's.
Don't worry about it. Go on. I look into the
pit.
fissure.
You
Yes.
look into the pit.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It descends down for about 30 feet or so. And there are chunks in the wall that are missing.
Like something was climbing
Go
out.
on.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I don't see how that one's funny.
Please go on.
As if some creature were actively excavating something from the wall.
How is that funny?
Sorry, that one got me too.
What? I don't. So something was trying to get out.
No!
Oh,
You
the
see
other
an
way.
abandoned pickaxe.
okay.
Oh,
So
poor
somebody's
pickaxe.
been trying to dig here.
And
Is
as
there-
you look around, there are mine carts filled with minerals and ores.
Useful stuff?
No,
Oh,
just no.
my pickaxe could come in handy.
I
Okay.
mean, if you want to take random minerals that the DM doesn't know anything about, take them.
Let's just continue through here.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Well, there's something that's. And
I'll
these
se-
don't.
I'll
look,
send you me.
These
Yes?
don't look dwarven
Survival
made.
check.
These don't look dwarven made, right?
It's
God
probably
damn it.
hobgoblins.
9.
9. Actually, this check wasn't that hard.
I was done.
I heard you stifle it. I heard you.
That did not even occur to me. Thank you for drawing attention to that.
I tried. Sorry.
We all have
man.
our own.
Yep.
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 Pickles.
So,
It's probably
I rolled a 9.
hobgoblins.
So
On the
the check
simple
wasn't
check.
that difficult.
There you go.
how? How?
All right.
This is we have descended into madness. You see
Terrible.
the scrape marks of large, giant hands, like at the edge of the pit.
Okay.
Oh wait, so it's like, is it like hobgoblin-sized pickaxes or is it like giant-sized pickaxes?
No, this looks like a giant was trying to excavate through here.
You put
But
together
pickaxes.
the giant was excavating in that pit.
Okay. Oh, these look recent.
Hey, send Dwayne down there and like
That's a good idea.
see what he sees.
See what he sees.
Can you
Would you
ask
mind
him?
telling him to? Well,
Sure.
I don't know if it's been an hour now.
What is Dwayne?
After
alright.
all of our dilly-dally?
No, it's been an eternity.
I'm kind of trying to like fumble through the language because I don't really know what trying to formulate the words. Like,
Whatever feels natural, man.
you looking that?
Dwayne just wordlessly disappears within and comes up out of the bottom.
So he's like right there.
Sure. It's a series. It's a series of like rocks that have been pushed aside, and there's just like a series of indentations into the wall where you just see like some kind of shimmery ores and minerals.
Okay. And
That
then
might possibly you might like refine them in the future, but as is, they're not really of any value.
that could be.
Shimmering. Well, I wouldn't remember it, but would
Oh
the rest
yeah,
of the people
would
remember
it? Yeah,
shimmering
like the
ores?
snail.
What is that?
Snail.
The snail.
No, different.
They're just unrefined.
It's like as they catch the bit of the light that's coming off Riley's fun buns, they seem to reflect it.
Okay. He comes back. Right. So should we?
The carts have things that are of a similar nature?
Yeah.
Ores, yeah, like harvested ores that he was like excavating, and then he'd bring them up and then put them in the cart, and then he'd like go back.
Oh, so they're not minerals. They are, but they're like.
I don't know what
It's
the
like
difference is.
gemstones.
Given.
They're unrefined stones that.
Okay.
So
Got it.
there's maybe I shouldn't be able to tell, but
Roll percentile for me.
um.
46. Do we write that down? Okay.
So given the setup and all that and the way the carts are and everything, does it look like they're digging for something, or does it look like they're mining out the material to use?
Looks like
The second one.
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
don't-
I guess we continue onward. and-
Yes. There's not much to see here.
As you continue onward, you continue to find a whole bunch of series of caverns like this. Roll me another percentile dice.
Me?
As you there's no more maps.
Oh.
That was the last map.
73.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Yeah. I was too tired to keep going after that.
You're the worst. Okay. So I suppose that is it.
All right.
We
so,
are back.
Yeah. No magic stuff. No good. No nothing.
Do you want to take to the ore?
I don't see anything.
I inspect the ore and I want to discern whether or not I believe that refined. Would it be good for smithing and making weapons and tools and stuff? Possibly.
Yeah, you can throw some in the bag of holding.
All right. Well,
Does not seem to be magical.
I'll take enough to make one item of a medium size
All right.
into the bag of holding.
You laughing at what?
The very, very vague description of the amount.
I don't know how much.
I don't know, 20, 30 pounds worth of ore.
All right, we'll do that. I'm gonna send another message to
30 pounds
Narayan explaining
good.
this last thing and be like, "Yo, everything okay? I haven't gotten a response from you."
Oh.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah. And right, so to Gorventia then,
Yes.
let's do it.
Yes.
We
are
make
going
our way
to
back
head-
out.
Actually, these are carts, yes?
Mine carts, yes.
Oh, mine carts. Never mind. Let's go.
Did you want another orc cart?
Do you see?
Or wagon?
Do you
Yes.
still have detect magic up?
If I have to recast, I'll continue to do so.
Do that let you see secret doors?
Only if they are being hidden through illusory means.
I want to randomly cast Wand of Secrets as we leave.
You do so. Unfortunately, you do not find anything.
It is okay.
You guys make your way all the way back out.
Yep.
Yes.
All the way back out into the openness. I would like to stealth out to see if there's
Yes.
anything that came back.
I agree with this.
Oh, he's really loud.
Stealth. Stealth checks.
All of us?
Yes.
I assume you're moving as a group, so yes.
14.
I'll roll for stealth.
I'm rolled 2 15s, you guys. What the hell? I'm magic.
You are.
It's a hell of a night.
You are a caster.
16.
3 for me, 17 for Aquila.
Okay. Overall, pretty good.
17.
Okay. You come back out, and you just see the gentle slope of the burial mounds that Therinos had created, but no sign of any other activity.
Okay.
All right. We can go back to the clearing where we were last time, or we can try to move. What time of day is it?
It's probably
only
been
burned
a
an
couple
hour in
hours.
there.
Yeah.
It's like
3 o'clock.
2, 3 in the Sure, 3 o'clock. That's-
Okay, so we can travel for another about 5 to 7 hours
Yes.
and find a place to lay low,
Yes.
or we can spend the night on the cliff side that we were. No, all right. Let's move forward. Okay. Dwayne's gone now.
Yes. I'll have Yume ahead of us.
Okay. So you guys make your way northward through the mountains.
Yes.
Perception check for
Yume. Hua. 17.
17.
Yes.
Again, nothing of notable interest. There are mountain lions that seem to kind of move out of your way when they see such a big party of creatures moving in their direction. But nothing of note as you guys continue your way northward.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're going to try to travel as much as possible and still be able to get long rest at the end of our trek northward. Yes?
Sure.
Very good.
So you guys travel the rest of the day until the sun begins to crest behind the mountains such that you can no longer see it, and the sky begins to paint itself with purples and oranges as the sun is beginning to set.
Can I retroactively let the dragon in the cave? Sorry. Origami dragon.
Sure. Yes.
Were you going to ask me something?
What was Yume's perception check?
17.
17.
Yes.
Okay. Yume hears a series of squeaking.
Like bent?
No, more like
Squeaking?
more like metal on metal.
Oh.
Like screeching rather.
I notify the group. I'm not quite sure what that is, but
Should we go
something to
investigate?
be aware of.
Maybe Sebastian?
I could send Yume to check that more specifically.
That's a good idea. If it's the hobgoblins, we don't want trouble with them again. We want to avoid them at all cost.
Okay. I will send Yume closer. Hopefully still at stealth though.
Okay. You send Yume closer. And as she flies towards the sound, you see through her eyes 2 large, almost, they've got the shape of a bull, but the density of a rhinoceros type of creatures with 2 large horns, and one of them is kind of on its side, collapsed a little bit, and the other one is just kind of standing next to it.
Do I recognize these creatures?
Nature check.
Okay.
Do they look bipedal?
If I can describe this to the group as well as I try to discern what
You can
it
make
is.
this a history if you want.
Okay. I would rather do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 26.
26. Okay.
18 plus 8 is 26, yes? We're good.
Yeah, you definitely recognize these creatures. These are
Bullets.
no, they are very
Minotaur.
they're very
No.
ferocious creatures, but they're not inherently
Aggressive.
they're aggressive, but they're not inherently like evil. They don't. They kill to eat.
They're beasts.
Yeah, they're beasts.
Okay.
They're beasts. They don't have any particular alignment of any sort.
Okay.
Are they bipedal?
No, they're shaped like a bull.
Hmm.
Like a bull. But there's this, just even by looking at it, you can tell there's this density. As they move through the earth and the mountain, they leave deep tracks.
Are you saying bowl, B-U-L-L,
Yes.
or bowl? Oh, I heard bowl.
Oh.
B-U-L-L.
Well, he described hornets.
I know,
Yeah.
still.
Okay.
And you recognize these to be gorgons.
Oh.
Creatures that are made of almost like metal and stone, that when threatened can breathe a smoke capable of petrifying.
I thought it was going to be like a Dawn fan.
I explained this to the group. All of this.
And there's one healthy one, and you can tell that the one that's on its side on the ground is trying to get up, and that's what's causing the squeaking.
That is the situation.
Maybe
We should probably
go
avoid
around.
them.
Are they like magical stuff, or are they like animals?
I mean, they are beasts, but they have the, I suppose you could describe it as magical ability to petrify. Like what I do with acid, but they turn you to stone.
Let's just go around.
Yes, I agree with this.
Alright, let's do it. I mean,
So you guys are just gonna stealth your way around.
I could
How far away are they?
I could try to speak with them.
Would you like to?
Yume is a bit of a distance ahead, but
I'd-
we'll say they're within 100 feet.
Do you want to speak to the things that can turn us to
We could
stone?
also end
I
its
mean-
suffering.
Right, so
There is one healthy one and one that is not. If you try to kill it, the healthy one will probably try to attack us.
Probably true.
it's not necessarily a risk, but if we wanted to help it, and I can find out some information from if they've seen hobgoblins around here, it could be useful.
Are they typically intelligent creatures? I think to myself out loud.
They're not particularly intelligent. You feel like they're more instinct driven.
They are more instinct-based, from what I understand of these creatures.
If I can speak to them,
Why don't we ask like a nicer creature?
all right, no, that's
They are
fine.
not
All
particularly.
right, let's just circumvent it and figure it out from.
You're not what?
They are not particularly evil or anything like this. Not like Felix, but
Right, but if they're
they
aggressive,
are in this vulnerable state. More than likely, I imagine they would be.
right, precisely. So we should just avoid them then.
Are they like in the middle of the path, or we're gonna have
They're
to
like
walk
they're,
past
no,
them?
no, they're like off the path.
Yes, we would have to go out of our way to go interact with these creatures.
Yeah, they're roughly like 100 feet off the main path.
I think it would be wise to avoid them. Yes. 55.
All right,
Okay.
well, let's avoid them and just move forward.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
If you may notice nicer creatures, I would let you know.
Sure.
They're less vulnerable. And we'll continue.
You guys circumvent your way around. You make camp for the evening. You manage to go around without any issue. They don't follow you or even seem to notice your presence. You make camp for the evening. Again, during the evening, wyverns fly overhead. Their presence perhaps unsettling a few of you. Sebastian almost died.
I doff my armor to sleep.
And you guys continue in this fashion day after day, making your way through the mountains for a total of 4 more days. Okay.
Well, I got Hank's back.
Yeah. Every night you pretty much see wyverns that fly overhead. On the second day into it, you witness the giant 200-foot wingtip rock that flies over. And as it flies over, it's almost as if its shadow briefly cools the air underneath you as it flies overhead and out of sight.
It's terrifying.
Any rocks that, not the flying rock, the stone, that was covered in mucus of the snail, I'm going to send one of those to Narion and describe what it's from.
Okay, roll me a percentile dice to see if you come across any.
Doesn't seem like this is necessarily where they got found.
3%.
3%?
Yep.
Unfortunately, you do not find any.
Then never mind.
That's a bummer. That could have been cool.
I wanted to find one of those, like one of the snails, and harvest it.
Ew.
Well, I mean, if it can make anti-magical stuff, like that's fucking useful.
Yeah, but still, ew.
I mean, yeah.
So you guys make your way through the mountains.
Yes.
Circumventing, occasionally you have battles with creatures, but nothing that can really truly threaten you guys.
Took us less than 1 week.
Took you 5 days total,
Yep.
including the previous day. 5 days total, you make your way to the opposite mountain and you climb your way down. You begin to make your way northward across the plains of the Warring Wild. And as you make your way across the plains of the Warring Wild, off in the distance, and actually you could, no, you couldn't see this. You travel for another day, and after the 6th day, you guys wake up to a new sun, and off about to the northwest, there's this just like faint glow of like orange in the distance, and like plumes of black smoke
Batons.
rising. Opires Junction.
Way too far.
Yeah, way, yeah.
That makes more
So
sense.
right on the edge of the horizon, you can see the orange glow, the black smoke rising. You look behind you, there is the mountain pass you had just traversed, and there's the plains ahead of you towards Corvinthia, and that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
We made it past the pass, guys.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope to see you next week at our regular time, Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see whether these legends live or these legends die. Or no.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. That was a